Davey's probably going to find a squeaky ball and bring it in the middle of the podcast.
That's okay. We love Daisy.
That's what she does. Yeah. That or she'll get under the table, get caught up in the wires and pull somebody's mic off. And
she's chewing on her paw right now.
Oh, wonderful. All right.
Cool.
Ready?
I'm ready.
All right. Mm-hmm. Welcome back, everybody, to the Average Overlanders podcast. I'm Jared.
And I'm Ben.
And we got a special guest with us tonight. We have Crystal, the Furruner. How you doing?
Hi, guys. Yeah, thank you for having me.
Yeah. It's funny because we're actually local to each other.
Like less than 10 minutes. That's crazy.
Yeah. I think I maybe have seen obviously your rig's pretty dope. So I think I've spotted you driving around once or twice, but I wasn't, I hadn't met you prior. So
I work right here next to the college. So when you said, okay. I live right behind the college, I coach there, I coach soccer there. And I drive there almost every day.
Okay. Yeah. I probably spotted you once or twice.
Yeah, her rig's kind of hard to miss.
Yeah, exactly. Right.
I'll drive that one to coach because I have to go home first for my first job, and then I'll take the Furruner to go coach. It's only 10 minutes, but my other job, I'll take my Corolla because it's like a 30-minute drive.
Okay. That's not your daily then.
No, it's not my daily, but I like to roll in style to practice.
Gotta show up,
The Rolls Royce. I mean, come on.
Oh my. Yeah, she saves me a lot of gas.
Oh, I bet, dude.
What are you getting in that?
I think I get 25 miles per gallon.
That's
it's not
nice.
the best mileage I know because it's a XRS model, which means that she's faster and she burns a lot of oil for sure. Yeah. But
Liquid Molly has a solution for that.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
It's called Oil Saver.
Yeah. Oh, I need to look into that.
Yeah, good stuff.
But I've had it since 2012. It's an 09 Corolla. I only had one owner before me.
Nice.
And my dad got it for me for graduation. As long as I graduated college. Yeah. As long as I graduate college, he's like, it's yours. So we bought it cash, and I've had it ever since. And now it's 230,000 miles ish.
Hell yeah!
Oh shit!
Yeah, I don't know if it's 230 or 250. I don't really look at it.
You don't want to know.
It rolls the same way. Yeah, just make sure I gotta do my oil changes, and that's it.
There you go.
So the XRS model, my buddy used to have a Toyota Matrix XRS.
Oh yeah,
and it's similar. Literally the same platform.
Yeah, it's definitely different. Because when I've driven other Corollas, my sister had a similar Corolla. I think it was a 2009 too, but it was just a regular sports model. It's not the same in terms it doesn't get speed fast at all.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Is yours all-wheel drive?
No, I don't think so.
Okay. Mm-mm. I know that they made that model in an all-wheel drive option, but...
No, I think it's just in the back rear. That's it. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Just rear-wheel drive, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's cool. What color?
It's like a charcoal gray. It's beat up though. I've been crashed.
Oh shit!
The paint has faded. I got hit during COVID, maybe 2020. I got T-boned in a parking lot.
Oh shit! Really?
Yeah, by a Tacoma. It wasn't
irony.
It wasn't a high speed, 30 miles per hour. It was definitely about. She was at least driving 20 miles per hour for sure, and dented my whole passenger side. And I barely settled that case less than a year ago.
You had to go after him?
That's crazy.
Because she blamed me, and I don't have dash cams or anything.
Right.
So it took a while to win that case, but I never fixed my door. Everything works. So I was they're you fix it and we'll reimburse you later. I'm like, no.
That's upgrades for my Furruner.
So I got a tiny settlement. Nothing, basically. Honestly, it was not even worth my time.
Yeah, right. Probably more of a hassle than anything.
Yeah.
That sucks.
That's okay. Again, engine's what matters to me. It runs.
As long as it runs and gets you where you got to go, and it's saving you money. Perfect.
Yeah, and it's been broken into 3 times.
It's kind of nice though, because then you don't actually have to worry about it. You're not I want to park it here because it's gonna get scratched.
Exactly. So whenever I go to places, I'm it's a little sketchy. I'm I'm gonna take my Corolla because I don't want anything to happen to my Furruner.
Right.
Yeah, you fit in.
Yeah.
You don't want to come back and your Forerunners got on blocks.
Yeah.
Exactly. Oh
things
God,
stolen
I've
off.
seen that. I forgot that was a thing they were posting a lot on social media.
Oh really?
They would leave them without their wheels.
Oh,
even for Foreigners, yeah. And then they would leave bricks under or something like that.
Yeah.
That
come out and
sucks.
What do you do? Yeah.
Oh man.
You cry a little bit.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Break down and cry.
I mean, if you have full coverage, you just pay your deductible.
Still
I would
sucks.
think, right? Yeah, it still sucks because you have to go through all of that.
You gotta go
Insurance
through
is
wheels
a
and
scam.
time. Yeah. Right.
Yeah, it is.
It really is. Anyways.
Yeah.
So you had your Rolls Royce for quite some time. Mm-hmm. And then you transitioned to
The Furruner, yeah. So when I moved out here in 2021, so I bought during COVID too, and actually really got a good deal on my house. I only had my Corolla and I had my 3 dogs. I adopted 2 dogs during COVID. So now I'm here with 3 dogs. And when I moved all my stuff, I had family use, trucks to help me move things over. But I was like, my 3 dogs don't fit in the back of this Corolla. They're huge, right? They're like 80 plus pounds. One's a German Shepherd. She's like 110, 15 pounds.
Okay.
Another one, the Pit Bull, he's about 85. And then I have a mutt that looks kind of like Daisy. She's like a lab black-mouth cur mix, and she's about like 80 pounds. So they're big dogs. Yeah. And then I thought, all right, now that I've closed on my house, I can
got that out of the way.
Yeah, I've never bought a car in my life. Like, I think this is the right time. And then I did see some inspo on Instagram, and I was like, whoa, that's a really cool like car. Yeah. And it was a RAV4 and a Furruner that I would see. And then I just started saving these things, like saving the pictures. I put it on like my vision board.
Yeah, the vision board.
Oh yeah. And then I saw they were coming out with the Lunar Rock, and I was like, "Whoa, that is so sick!"
That's a rad color.
And I was set on the RAV4, but then I saw the Furruner, and I was like, "That's the one. It has to be. Like, I'm definitely getting this one."
Yeah.
But during COVID, chip shortage, markups, it was crazy.
Bonkers.
Yeah. Well, remember when I got my ZR2? Yeah. I literally got it like the week before. All that
was crazy. You're lucky.
Because I knew that I was working in the car industry at the time. So I kind of knew it was coming.
Saw it coming a little bit.
And so I was like, I got to get something quick. So I didn't pay over retail for that. I didn't get any discounts, but I didn't pay over retail.
Yeah, that huge markups they had. Did you get hit with it?
Yeah, I did. And here, I was new to all of this. Like, I didn't know anyone that sold cars that can help me out. And then getting that color in the TRD Pro, it was only available in the TRD Pro. Yeah. Like, I would call all the dealerships. They didn't have any. Or if they got it, it was gone within like a few days.
Yep.
Yeah. So I found one in Riverside that hadn't gotten it yet. No one put a deposit. So I put my name on it, put a deposit. And then when it got there, they let me know, did all the paperwork. However, I had a really bad experience with this dealership.
Which dealership?
Riverside. I don't have any shame saying it.
Okay, good. You know what's funny is I bought a car in Riverside from a dealership. And really? I had a terrible experience.
Yeah, they made me cry because I had already signed. We already agreed on like my interest rate, the plan, and everything. I put like $5,500 down. And as soon as I was going to take it off, they're like, you know what? We couldn't get the deal with the bank. What? This never happens. We need $5,500 more. I was like, more? I'm already paying this markup.
Wait. Hold on. More as a markup or just more down payment?
More down. Yeah. It was insane that they were asking that.
Probably because they probably had somebody else who wanted to pay more for it.
It's probably what it was.
So they're like, we could get more for this. We don't want to sell to her because we'll lose your,
But I mean, I was a female by myself shopping. It doesn't help either.
Be strong. Own it. Just be like, yo, dudes, quit ripping me off.
But they know they could take advantage of me. And especially because like it was so hard to find that kind of vehicle. And during the time that I bought it.
I know what I got.
Yeah, it's like, I know you have power over this sale. It's like, okay, I'll pay the markup, whatever. I'll finance it. But it's like, but to throw that in there, I didn't succumb to it. I was like, no, you guys got to figure this out. And I'm not leaving until you figure this out.
There you go.
Good.
So
stand on it. Yeah.
I didn't get the best deal still, right? But it was close to what I originally had. And I didn't have to put more money down. But as soon as I closed and everything like that, I was taking it off the lot. They're like, can you fill out this survey for us? And I was like, oh, sure, whatever.
Yeah, I'll fill out your survey.
It's like a paper sheet.
Are you sure you want me to fill this out?
Yeah. After I already cried and you see me frustrated and I can read people's body language pretty well. Mm-hmm. Like my career is school counseling and coaching. And it's like, I can tell when someone's basically like not being truthful to me or just trying to take advantage. So, or just being sketch. And I felt that with them immediately. So I trust my gut. But, so they gave me this paper and they already pre-filled it out, like the stars. You know how you put like 5 stars, 4 stars?
They checked it off.
Riverside, baby.
I was like, what? I was like, can you give me a new one?
Right? Yeah.
I'm not signing this. Give me a new one.
Just sign this, please. Yeah, get out of here.
Yeah.
So, similar story. I was at the Kia dealership. I was buying my commuter car. And they actually switched the email address for the survey to their email address. And the only way I found out is because I got a confirmation email when it got passed back to the original email, which was mine, saying, thank you for taking the survey. Thanks for 5 stars across the board, blah, blah, blah. I also found out they forged my signature on that. And then they didn't realize this, but I used to work for Hyundai Kia Genesis. I was in the car industry. So I hit up the guy at corporate and I was like, hey, he's like, yeah, we've been having problems with them. I'd be surprised if they're still in business because we're about to shut them down. So they basically, because what happens is on those surveys, they get kickbacks from corporate. So they get money for those surveys. That's why they wanted to do it too. Toyota does the same thing.
Yeah, that makes sense. But I called customer service, I think the day after. Or no, so the lady called me. She saw my review, how it was so poorly. And I wrote specific details. Like, I feel like I was taken advantage of, like, because XYZ. And she called me. She's like, I'm so sorry you had this experience. This is why I'm here to help, And she took off like $2,000 off the price. And then she said, we're going to extend your Toyota Care for like X amount of miles more and X amount of years. So it did help. It helped, but it's like, it still was a bad experience. I feel like what they tried to repair, which again, it's not her fault. That's what her job is. It didn't feel like it, it equates to like, how they treated me. So, and it's funny story. They actually hit me up on my birthday.
Oh, of course. I always get the birthday card or something from them saying, hey.
And no, they called me.
Oh, really?
They called me. And the guy that did the sale with me, not saying he was the bad guy. I know it was the manager.
Oh, it's always the manager.
Yeah, it was always the manager. I could tell he wanted to make it a positive experience as possible. But like, I know his hands was tied. And he's like, I just want to say happy birthday and, see how you're doing. And then we kind of talked, it got off topic like, oh yeah, like I actually have like a contract with Toyota and Instagram, social media. He's like, oh cool, we'd love to do business with you. Definitely let us know. Like basically they wanted to follow up on that and I never called them back. I was like,
good.
I'm not
They don't deserve it.
No, yeah. I was like, no, but I've heard other people buy from Riverside and they had an okay experience. So it's like, it really just depends.
It's probably hit or miss, like who you just happen to deal with.
Well, during that time, they could be scumbags and get away with it.
Oh yeah.
But now...
Good luck.
That's why he's probably kissing your butt.
Yeah,
because he's like, hey, we can't sell cars.
We're having a hard time now.
Interest rates are high. We can't sell cars. We have excess inventory.
Yeah.
Oh, man. But anyways, even though that was negative experience, I still feel like after I was driving it, I was like,
just got into
12 miles on it. Yeah, like I'm the only owner.
That's right.
I was in love with the car. Like not only just capabilities, but the color. Honestly, the color just took me away. And then that roll down rear window, my dogs just love sticking their heads out. Yeah, it's like literally the cherry on top. That's what I said in my commercial. I was like, it literally is the cherry on top of it. Because not many other cars do that.
Not many, yeah.
Some of the Toyotas do, like the Tundras. And
my Tundra does. Yeah.
That's so cool.
Yeah, it's a fun feature.
And you should see the looks. I wish I had like a GoPro or Insta 360 where you could see people's reactions to the dogs in my car.
You should have one just mounted on the back or something.
I need to do that.
That'd be pretty fun.
Because when I have them back there and you just see people like point and stare and they're just smiling and they're taking out their phones and you just see the dogs like they're smiling at them.
Oh yeah, they're having a blast.
Yeah. They don't like motorcycles. Well, one of them doesn't.
I mean, who does?
They like bark. They want to like chop their heads off or something. They just get I think it's the noise.
Yeah.
But other than that, they're pretty cool. They're really good with people. They're just very dog selective. So I don't take them. I don't take them to dog parks or too much around other people. So it just or other people with dogs.
Yeah.
That's a good thing.
Just avoid the chaos if you can.
Yeah, and I do some like events or camping trips. I'll take one.
Okay. Which one do you take?
Kira. So she's the one that kind of looks like Daisy here. She's like a black-mouthed cur, maybe mixed with lab or pit bull. Definitely looks a lot like Daisy too.
Yeah.
But I had a foster dog named Spooky, and he was perfect. I took him to a lot of events, a camping trip. And he behaved so good with the people and their dogs.
Some dogs just are about it. They do great at camp, But then I've been camping and other people bring dogs or something like that, and they're like, "Get control your dog a little bit."
Yeah, some dogs that come off a little scary, and I'm like, I'm not gonna have my dogs over there. So that sometimes I prefer leaving them home. Sometimes it just depends because
it's a hassle.
Yeah, it could be a hassle. Like. One dog like Daisy right here. Oh, you're staring at me, mamas. I could handle that, know. But 2, 3, they're like, bring all your dogs. Like, no, I'm gonna be dragging on the floor. There's
pulling you every different direction.
There's gonna be like a brawl. Nah, it's okay.
Yeah, I used to not bring I bring her camping and stuff, but like this year was the first time I brought her like to a Overland Expo around that many people, that many dogs.
How'd she do?
She did great. I was like super surprised. I'm like, oh, dude, she's gonna like freak out and just like go crazy.
Too much stimulation.
Yeah, but she was actually really good. Really like good. She had like every booth you go by, they're like giving you a dog cookie or something, so cool. So everybody loves dogs, and there's other dogs there, obviously, but she did great. And I think it was because there was so much going on and walking around, like the first like 5-10, or whatever, she's like excited, and then after a while, she's like
she gets tired, exhausted, out, and you're like,
yes, yeah, wear her out, yeah. Oh, she slept great those nights. She was snoring like crazy, But yeah, no, she does. When she was young too, when she was like a pup. She had too much energy. Like, you remember, like she's just like nonstop, know.
That's where mine are at.
Yeah, he's got puppies. They're like what, a year?
They just turned 2 yesterday.
Terrible 2s, basically. Well, terrible whole 2 years of because I had my German Shepherd since she was 4 months, and she broke my iPhone. She chewed
sunglasses.
She chewed the staircase that I was in the house I was renting. She chewed the drywall. She ate the drywall.
Same.
Oh yeah.
And I'm like,
yeah, dude. I had to pay a guy to repair the whole drywall at the bottom of the thing because they dug into it. Oh. They chewed up all my baseboards.
Baseboards.
And then on the stairs, like that main banister thing, they chewed up the whole thing there.
Yeah, she's cost a lot of money.
They're expensive. Yeah. Oh, see, you're getting your head caught in the cable stuff.
Yeah, because I have 2 golden doodles, and I brought Cooper, which is beautiful. Like my golden doodle, right? The other one, they're brother sister from the same litter, but she looks like a golden retriever.
Oh, okay.
So people think I just have a golden retriever, but
yeah, she's got that long.
She literally looks like a golden retriever. Yeah. So she does great with other dogs as long as you have a ball, because like she'll focus on the ball.
Yeah,
she doesn't care that there's dogs there.
Just ball.
If there's a ball, it's like ball. Yeah. Go get ball. Yes, ball.
I have a friend, Mark. His Instagram's at I think Land Cruiser Dudes.
Yeah, he's been on the podcast.
Been on the show.
Oh yeah,
Mark's a good guy.
Yeah, so he has golden doodles, and I just actually posted a video. I forgot the
Candy,
Chewy and Candy. Yeah,
I saw him 2 nights ago.
Okay, yeah.
3 nights.
He doesn't live too far from here. He lives maybe about 30 minutes north or 20 minutes from Paris.
Lake Meadow or Matthews.
Yeah, he's got a cool spot. He's like he's got all like it's like at a ranch. He's got like horses and stuff. It's cool.
Super sick. And his dogs were wearing the Toyota paw hats that I had just recently made, so they look so good in them. But yeah, they're really cool dogs. And he's a really cool guy. He always takes care of like his friends that he's with whenever he's at an event. Because we went to a Furruner event at TCB Ranch, and that was really fun.
I saw that. I totally I talked to Mark about going to that, and I'm like, oh yeah, let's go. That'd be fun. And like I totally spaced it. And then all of a sudden he's posting video. Everybody's posting video. I'm like, son of a bitch, I forgot to go to that.
Yeah, I saw him posted up next to you in his videos.
Yeah.
And I was like, man, you got a great spot because it's like right when the jump hits.
Yeah, right over the jump.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, you had some videos of that too, right?
I did. That was fun. And he made some pizza. He gave me some fudgesicles from his like little fridge from the Attica fridge he had.
Yeah.
He just has everything. I'm like, dude, let me just hang out with you.
Yeah, just post up with him and you're good.
And what else? He had made the stickers too for me, so I know he runs a nameplate, helps work with them.
Yeah. If you need stickers, shout out Nameplate. Mark, hit up the Land Cruiser Dudes.
Yeah, great quality. So I actually need to pick up some from him because I made some small Toyota ones with the paws, and then also some big ones. Oh, so I'll be giving those out. Selling or giving them out at the events.
Okay.
Yeah. Or if they buy a hat, because I've been selling hats too, like I just throw it in there.
Like the one you have on? The beanie?
No. Not this one. Actually, I didn't bring it with me, but on my Instagram, you'll see it right away. Like
it's cool, guys. I wanted to get one of those actually because
I got you guys.
Instead of the O, it's their paws.
Yeah.
Oh,
my inspiration, believe it or not, was Jeep.
Oh, yeah, they do that. Okay.
Yeah, so I saw their spare tire cover and it said Jeep, but with the paws.
Yeah.
And I kept thinking, why can't Toyota do the same? And
good job.
And the first time I came up with it is when I was getting my custom grill. So the custom grill having the front that lights up.
Oh yeah, it says Toyota.
They're like, do you want to say the Furruner? I was like, I don't want to be redundant and overkill. I already have it on my windshield and on my backside as like the little decal. I was like, I wanted to say something else. And I do like the Toyota Pro grill. Like, I miss that. I do miss it because it looks so good.
Yeah, it's a nice grill.
But I was like, maybe I could still make it say Toyota with the paws. And it was a hit. I love it.
Oh, the light up has the paws on it too?
Yeah, you didn't see that?
I didn't know. I didn't get
You'll get to
I thought it just said Toyota. Oh, okay.
It all lights up, and I could change like the colors on my phone. There's like an app for it.
Oh,
and I could put red, blue, green, change all 7 colors, crossfade, static. Like, it's really, really fun.
That's pretty cool. I didn't know that.
Cool.
It's definitely a head turner.
Did you get that from Toyota? Did that?
No, Dab's Custom Grills. So they're like a small business in Los Angeles.
Yeah.
Really humble man. He's just trying to provide for his family and grow his business. He actually provides for Tacoma Beast. He makes all the custom grills for Tacoma Beast.
Oh shit!
So he's like
he's probably pretty busy with just that. Oh fuck.
Yeah, I'm sure. So, and I know the Furruner. So for me, it was the first time to work on a 5th gen. So he's never done it. And I don't think anyone has done it for a 5th gen. So I was like the prototype experimental guinea pig vehicle.
Right.
So he's like, Crystal, can I try? I was like, sure.
Yeah, go crazy.
He had worked with my other friend, Andy Jew. He's Toyota.714. And he got one with the Toyota ears, like Yoda.
Oh, like the Yoda one?
Yeah, so he did that for his, and then he's like, hey, I recommended you to work with him because he's looking for a 5th gen Furruner, and I was like, okay, cool. So I went. It's like a 3-hour drive up there.
Oh shit, yeah.
But it was worth it. They're like, hey, we're gonna try, and I was like, okay, let's try, and spent a couple hours there. They had to cut the frame, do all that stuff, and it worked out. Like it came out really, really good, and I was happy with it.
Yeah, it looks clean. See,
Prototype?
I wonder if they need a Porsche Cayenne. Get average overlanders right in the grill. Come on, do it.
It needs cooling.
Yeah, a lot of people if you look on their page, you'll see all these types of things people do. So
that's pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
That's awesome. So, you talked about you got your Furruner and you got it to take your dogs, but do you go camping? Do you go on trails? Like, what's kind of like your thing? What do you do?
So I feel like I do a lot of a little bit of everything. Yeah. So I don't go by myself very often because I don't feel safe and I'm not as experienced or knowledgeable.
That's fair.
And I don't know if I have all the everything I need to be on my own. So I know a lot of people take self solo trips, and sometimes I do. It just depends where I'm going. But I do go camping, especially when they have like organized events. So like with Caliotas or SoCal Toyota's group.
She's
trying to get out. Daisy,
I'll get her. Yeah, go ahead.
And I'll go to also like Big Bear. I've done that on my own too, since it's local. I feel like it's not too far. And
you're never too far from anybody when you're in Big Bear.
Yeah, and now I know a lot of people. So if anything worse comes to worse, I have help. If anything,
yeah, you make that quick call, and we're not.
I'll be
too
okay.
far away. Yeah.
And then I'll do trail runs with people. So again, I don't really do it on my own. I like to go with people because again, I just get like anxiety. Like, what if I get stuck? What if this? What if that? So I've done some trail runs with Caliotas, with Furruner crew, with some of just my close friends, with Toyota actually. So Toyota SoCal organized a girls camping trip in Anza Borrego.
Oh, neat.
So we had a group of us kind of camp out, and they even brought like Toyota marshmallows. It was so cool.
What?
And we got content, we took pictures, we just hung out. So whenever there's an opportunity that I can make it work, I'll definitely do it. And then events. I love going to events, even though I've got some criticism from people like, well, I like to actually go have fun versus like come sit in a parking lot. I'm like, I get it. But it's like, at least I know this is where I can build the connections first and then take it off, you know?
No, it makes sense.
Yeah.
I mean, that's how we kind of started too. We were just kind of like meeting people. I mean, we knew how to go off road and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But we started going to events. We met more people. We started going out and having fun. I mean, that's how we got people on our podcast. So there's no shame in that.
Yeah. I mean, I don't have to. I love going to events.
Yeah,
I love seeing people's dogs.
Just through that.
I almost prefer it in a way.
I know, right? Yeah. They don't waste that much gas.
I mean, you go and you check out people's rigs and everything. I mean, I definitely like getting out, but it is also fun to go to those events.
Yeah, I went to that Toyota Redlands meetup just recently. Yeah. And like you were there somewhere, and like I ran into Mark, but he was like just leaving, and I was only there for I had somewhere I had to be, so I stopped in just.
Was it Pups and Trucks?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah. I was busy the whole time.
Yeah,
I should have gone to that.
Yeah, like I was like, I saw your truck there. I'm like, oh, I want to say hi, but like you're busy off doing, they're probably pulled a million different directions.
Yeah.
I was only there for a
lot
of
people
bit.
like the hats and the stickers. And I feel like I couldn't go around to see all the vendors, even though I had talked to all of them already. Actually, me and Riggs and Paws had to work on getting vendors to come in. Since everyone was getting ready for SEMA, we're like, dang, we're not going to have much of a turnout. But overall, I think it went really well. And the only thing that I wish was a little better, it got windy really fast.
I saw that in the videos.
Yeah. I was like, oh, man, people's easy up started, they had to break it down. And then my hats were flying away.
Chasing them around. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Some of them got dirty. So I was like, I can't sell these anymore. But it's okay. Like, at the end of the day, people came out. People, like the dogs. We saw so many dogs.
It was a pretty good turnout. Like, I didn't even really hear about it. Mm-hmm. And like somebody else, like I saw somebody post up like, hey, there's a meetup. I'm like, oh, I got nothing else going on today. Right now, I'll drive up there just to see what it's about. And I pulled in, like I was surprised how many people were there. Actually, there's a lot of cool rigs, and people are hanging out. Dogs are everywhere. It was pretty rad.
That event is a little close to my heart, just because I feel like it was full circle for me. So when I first got my Furruner, I was like, what do I do now? So I followed pages, and one of them was Furruner Crew, and then I saw they posted that, like, oh, pups and trucks. Oh, I'm gonna go check it out.
Yeah, it's like adoption, right?
Yeah, I was like, I don't know anyone. I just went anyways. So I went and I met people, and people started telling me like, oh, what do you drive? And I was like, oh, I just have a stock Furruner.
But you have the TRD Pro though.
Yeah, I wanted it very capable. But I was like, I'm going to pay a lot. The only difference was like less than a couple hundred. I was like, I might as well get the TRD Pro in terms of financing it.
Yeah.
So, so I saw people's dogs, and I think that's the main thing why I went, because dogs, right? Yeah. And it was so easy to talk to people, because when people are dog people, like they're just so good human beings overall.
Yeah, you have to like kind of enter a reason like, oh, hey, what's your dog's name?
Exactly.
A good opener,
Yeah. So I feel like it was full circle, because it's like, dang, this was one of my first events when I first like got my Furruner, and now I'm helping recruit vendors. I'm showcasing, like they saved the front spot for me. Nice, and I was like, oh, like that is so sick. So it was definitely it felt really nice. It definitely did.
No, that's cool. Yeah, it was a really good event. I was pretty stoked on it. Yeah, I think I had a patch from there somewhere.
Oh yeah, they did give out patches.
Yeah.
I won the Riggs and Paws raffle thing at Riggs and Brews.
Oh, that's right.
I have the Riggs and Paws shirt and everything.
Yeah.
They're awesome. Daryl and his family. He has 2 little girls and his husky Jax.
Yeah.
Is that who does Riggs and Paws?
Mm-hmm.
The
Daryl.
Instagram
He's
page
brothers
or whatever?
of the guys on Trail Wolves.
Oh, okay.
So that's kind of I always say it's like baby Trail Wolves. Like it's just an extension of Trail Wolves, basically. Yeah, okay. So they're all family.
Oh, very cool. Mm-hmm. Definitely cool dog.
Family.
Yeah. Are we talking about like Vin Diesel?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have all the dad jokes. So.
Yeah. I love dad jokes though, because it's genuine.
Yeah. They're real.
It's just the first thing that goes through my head. That's all.
I don't got friends. I got family.
There it is.
There you go. So you mentioned you've gone out to, outside of events, like you've gone camping and stuff like that. What's been your like favorite place you've visited so far?
I would say Utah.
Oh, okay. Yeah? What'd you do there?
I went to, first I went purposeful for an event. I went to the Cruiser Fest at the Land Cruiser Museum in Salt Lake City.
Oh, cool.
Saw all these old Toyotas. That'd be so rad. Beautiful. Yeah, it was super cool to meet the people behind it too, and to talk to them, because there's a lot of people that are like ex-racers and like built, there's stories behind all these Toyotas. Like one was all burnt down, and it's like, oh, what's the story behind this one? And
is that the Panda one?
Yeah, that one and another one. There was another one too, but that one wasn't there. The Tundra, it was a different one. He did mention that story, but Cruiser Kurt. So he talked about this Land Cruiser where I think it was Paradise Fire that happened. So a guy was he didn't have gas in his in his Land Cruiser, and he just wanted to ride it into the lake. But or was it not gas? I can't remember. Something was like his battery was dead, so he couldn't even start the car.
No way.
So it burnt. But his plan was just to roll it into the lake.
To save it, at least and pull it out later.
Yeah, he couldn't. But it was cool to like hear all these stories from different countries and what about this Land Cruiser and what's changed. Like he takes you on a tour and you see the differences and changes.
Progressed and stuff.
You learn a lot. Like, I'm like, I didn't know you can't do this in the States or something like that. But so while I was there, I went to Soapstone. I forgot what something called. Yeah, it was Soapstone, and then you just go off a cliff and see all of like that side of like the mountain ranges.
Crazy view and stuff.
Yeah, I went with Utah Adventure. So I think that's their Instagram, Utah Adventure. And I saw they were organizing a trail run. So I was like, hey, I'm going to be there that weekend anyways. So I went along with them and it was cool because it was like a good amount of rigs, met people. And some people I've always just talked to online, but never like met them in person.
Yeah.
Super chill. And we got a lot of good content. And a lot of my good photos came from that trip. Like my profile pic came from that trip.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
It's nice when somebody who actually knows how to take pictures goes with you.
Yeah. Very talented photographer. Yeah. But I would say Utah has definitely been the best because I love seeing the Red Rocks. Because even on the way there too.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
Other than that, but my go-to here is definitely like Anza Borrego or Big Bear. Like,
yeah, you can't go wrong.
Yeah, because it's like our backyard basically.
Yeah,
and that's kind of where I learned to love like nature and stuff. Because I grew up going to Big Bear all the time when I was little, like especially for the snow.
Oh yeah. Yeah, it's desert season right now. We're talking about going out either this weekend or next weekend.
Yeah, those desert runs are fun. Yeah. I've done some truck hopping and it's fun. Yeah. Ripping through the dirt like at 60 to 90 miles per hour. You're like
floating over it.
Like, am I gonna die today? Maybe.
I still remember the last time I was in Anza Borrego. I was driving my ZR2 and I was having a little bit of fun. Oh. And I think I got up over 90 miles an hour in a wash.
Yeah.
And
scary.
Yeah. And I was like kind of like whipping around, and then Adam Twigrig, he was like, "Hey Ben, give me your dogs. Let me take them out in case you roll it."
Yeah.
I was like, good call.
Yeah.
But I didn't. I mean, this is fun though.
Yeah, because there's so much open like range to work with.
It's wide open. Just go have fun.
Yeah. So, we were ripping.
Yeah.
I think where else I've been to, but it's all that comes to mind in terms of my favorite places right now. Yeah.
So you grew up in Southern California then?
Yeah, I was born in Riverside or Jurupa Valley.
Yeah.
Basically. Yeah.
And then I moved to Moreno Valley when I was like 8 or 9, and then went to college, high school, all that stuff, and ended up moving to Winchester, Menifee. At this point now. Yeah, since 2020. Yeah.
Okay.
Well, that's cool. So you mentioned you coach soccer and stuff. So that's a passion too. Is that what you did growing up?
I grew up playing soccer since I was like 9. And that was kind of like what helped me get through college too, because I got a full scholarship.
Oh, dope.
And I love soccer. I honestly think it saved my life because I don't know what path I would have gone down.
Yeah, you had an out.
I needed to keep myself busy, and I was kind of middle school going down the bad path, like gothic, getting D's.
Oh, there's nothing wrong with goths.
No, but I was caring too much about boys, and so soccer kind of kept me straight. And I met some of my best mentors, through that. And I feel like without those coaches, I would not have been like college minded and goal minded and now I want to do that for the girls that I've coached. I've coached high school for 8 years.
Oh, okay.
High school varsity, and then for the college almost 7 years now. So it's been a lot of growth because even I would ref too. So I'd be the referee in the middle or the sideline, and it really makes you grow thick skin.
Yeah, that's tough.
Oh yeah, everybody hates the ref.
Yeah, soccer moms are rough, dude.
Yeah. Oh, I've seen all
the Karens.
I've been almost assaulted. Shit. Yeah, it gets crazy. We're not perfect, but it's like you can't be getting like that.
Yeah,
no, it's ridiculous.
Soccer is a lot of emotion. I love the physicalness of it. Like you can get physical with other people. My thing is scoring goals. Like I've had I've always been like
position you play.
Forward.
Yeah, there you go.
I tend to be defender now when I play adult league, but I'm chill now. I don't really, as long as I don't get injured, I'm good and get a good workout. But I actually hold the record for most goals in my region in SoCal. Yeah, so no one has beaten my record in high school.
Still holding?
Yeah.
Let's go.
42 goals. Yeah.
Damn.
In a single season?
In a season, yeah.
That's pretty good shit.
So, but Even if someone broke it, that'd be awesome, though.
Yeah.
You know, so
power to them. Yeah, I played soccer up until high school, and then I tried out for the high school team and broke my arm in tryouts.
So that was it.
And I played goalie. So I kind of need my hand.
Yeah.
I switched to goalie. I was mid and then I went to goalie.
Yeah.
That's how I started.
I was always tall, so they're like, you're going to be...
I was wide.
I hated running. Yeah, I hated running. So they're like... And I was tall, so they're like, all right, you can go sit in the box. You know? All right. And then when I broke my arm, I was like, man. And then, same thing. High school, I'm like, girls are kind of cool. Maybe I won't do the soccer thing as much. You know, I got a car, and then I'm like, I'm over it. So
I do that. I coach college soccer, but that's like my side job. That's like my after.
Your passion.
Yeah.
That's right.
And I used to coach club too, but now what I've done for since college, since my master's degree, I do school counseling. So I actually counseled students at the elementary level, middle school, and high school level. And now I work with kids that go to high school and college at the same time. Oh. So by the time they graduate high school, they have their
figured out.
GE done. So they're Gen Ed. So basically, they have almost 2 years of college under their
smart.
belt. Mm-hmm. So that's what I specialize in now. And it's definitely been great because I had a previous job with a crappy boss and it was a woman. But I learned a lot from that experience. And it was with the little ones. I had elementary kids and a lot of hand holding, a lot of like, tell me how you feel kind of thing. And it's fine. I feel like we all need that experience. And it made me a better counselor for sure.
You prefer working with the older kids?
Yes, definitely more. I don't like getting sick every month.
Little petri dishes right there.
Yeah, they are. Oh, but I honestly think their hearts are so golden when they're little, though.
Yeah, they're so innocent.
Your impact on them is so strong.
They're such sponges too. They absorb it all, you know. Yeah.
So, but it was definitely a great experience aside from like my boss. But now I have a really good boss, and I feel like I have control of what I want to do in my program. Nice. So it feels like definitely a lot more freedom.
Oh, that's rad. If you can enjoy or, not even love what you do, but just enjoy it.
Oh, yeah. I don't feel like I get up for work like, I'm going to work.
Oh, it's like I got to work today.
That's me.
I say.
I'm sorry.
A good boss makes all the difference.
Yes. Yeah. Oh, yes.
Because you think about it, you spend so much time with these people. They're almost like your family in a way. I don't treat work like family, but I'm just saying like that's how much time you spend with these people.
Your work life.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. You're right. Mm-hmm. So that helps.
His name's Eric.
Yeah, exactly.
That helps me finance my fun, I guess.
Yeah. That's what I would look at it,
Mm-hmm. Fund the lifestyle.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah. So.
What have you done any other upgrades to the Furruner since you bought it? I mean, I know you said
a ton.
Bought it brand new. And
I did. It already came with the Fox shocks and a little lift, right? It had the Nitto Terra Grappler tires, which I ran to the ground till like 65k miles. Yeah, they were pretty much bald.
Got your use out of those.
Yeah, I did. But I never had a problem with them, so I wanted to stick with Nitto, and I'm glad I did because now like I joined their Nitto pit crew thing. Oh. So it's pretty cool that they send you like free stuff every often. Yeah, as long as you're running Nitto.
Maybe I need some Nittos.
Yes,
I'm a Falcon guy.
Kenda doesn't do nothing for me.
Nothing wrong with that.
Well, I got a free Kenda hat. I mean, that count?
I have nothing but great things to say about Nitto, though.
No, they're dope tires, yeah.
And a lot has changed. So my favorite thing would be, the lift, the wheels, because I got the red wheels on them, the Black Rhino.
The anodized, yeah.
Mm-hmm. They were the most expensive ones, but I had won it in a raffle at base camp.
Oh,
so
shut up.
I was like,
okay.
I was like, I'm going to pick the most expensive ones.
Hell yeah, dude. Why not?
And I never thought I'd be like a bold type of person. Like I'm always very neutral, but I was like, wow, the red against the Lunar Rock's pretty good. The contrast is pretty good. So I did get some Ridge Grappler tires, they're 34s, and what else? I got the Weedle Watter in the bag. It's Gobi. I bought that. That was one of my first mods. And I got the ditch lights from Diode. I got the trail sliders from Cali Race.
Oh, the rock sliders?
Yeah, the rock sliders. And what else? I changed the headlights too to Morimoto's. Right now I run Attica, but that's what I originally had gotten.
I need new headlights bad.
Yeah. It changes the whole look completely.
Yeah. Mine are all faded over and shitty, and
I try to clean mine up with this Amazon ceramic or
the polish or something.
It works, but not
it doesn't last.
It doesn't last that long. Because once they're old, they're old.
Yeah.
And I got
2021.
I don't know. It's like 30 years old.
They're so old. I don't park inside though. I don't have enough space.
You get sun damage.
Yeah, that's my fault though.
Mine are like, I don't know if I can, because I think the year after mine they came out with like the LED lights. Mm-hmm. I don't know, because mine still has the stupid bulbs that you plug in. I wonder if I can upgrade to the LED lights.
Yeah, I think you can now.
Can I?
You have to get like these little
converter things.
I think it's an adapter. Yeah,
adapter.
Because I've had friends tell me that too, that they need to get the adapter.
Okay, yeah. I've been looking at them. I'm like Black Friday deal. Maybe I'll buy a set of headlights, but
right now is the best time to buy anything. And when I would have to buy stuff a lot, I would wait till Black Friday.
Yeah,
definitely save a lot.
Of money. I spent a boatload of money on dumb shit today. I talked to Ben earlier today. And
I was like, what did you buy, Jared? Tell him what you bought.
Yeah, I know.
What did you buy?
Well, he says, I can't say it because it's Christmas presents.
Got it.
For yourself?
Some of it's for myself, but yeah. For my daughter as well. But
okay.
I bought a bunch of flannels and jeans.
Yeah. He's like,
it's
Black
season.
Friday. And I'm like, oh, cool. I'm like, maybe I'll go on Amazon. I'm like, son of a bitch, dude. I started like, put this in cart, put this in cart, put this in cart.
Yeah.
Got me.
Got him.
Got me.
What else? I just changed the fog lights to these yellow ones from Cali Rays. The custom grill, the Toyota Paz grill, the stealth front bumper. I really love that with the winch, super winch on it.
Oh, okay.
So it came with a white light bar, but I put like an amber film over it. I don't know, I just can't stand
Amber's
it.
way better.
Yeah. I like the amber, yeah.
It still throws off the color because there's like a different shade of amber here and then a yellow, and I'm like, whatever.
Yeah, it's weird. Like the Baja Designs is more yellow, and then Casey's kind of an oranger look.
Yeah.
It's kind of,
I'm like, I don't care. I just don't want it white. Got the roof rack on it. I'm grateful I had some friends help me with that because that looked complicated.
Yeah. So did you have to like drill holes in?
No, no. I didn't have to use original like what
mounting heart.
Yeah, the bolts. I kept my same bolts from my old TRD Pro roof rack and just put the Cali Rays one. I have the premium one which comes with the light bar in the front and it's
it's kind of cut out in there. Yeah,
I love it. It's so nice.
That's nice.
And then I also threw on an RTT on top from Inspired Overland, which I won in a raffle.
Oh, shit. I win a lot of raffles. Yeah. How come all of our friends win all the way?
Shit.
Between Herb, Adam, Eric, and now her, it's like, geez. Save some for the rest of us.
I don't win as much anymore. I don't play as much. It's like, I'm not, why would I win something if I don't need it?
Yeah, that's the thing too, because I usually don't need anything out of the raffle, so I don't enter. I guess I have to buy a ticket to win.
Yeah. There's like $5 a ticket. Yeah. So when I would win a lot, I would spend like $100 for sure.
Oh, but it's worth it if you're getting $1,000 this or that.
I definitely got my money's worth and more.
Yeah.
But if I didn't win, because there's been raffles where I'll lose anywhere from $100 to $200, but it goes to a good cause.
Yeah, like
that's exactly what I said. That's it. I was doing the opt-off road, the Rebel Rally. Yeah, the Rebel Rally fundraiser and everything for our friend. Like donated somewhere around $400 or $500.
Yeah.
And I lost everything.
Like that, yeah.
Oh, that's tough.
But that's not what it was for. I mean, they're our friends. We're donated to them. But it was just funny because it was like, damn, I won a hat. I'm wearing it. I love it. It's like my favorite hat now. But no, it was a $400 hat. Yeah, man. Slickest hat in the West, man.
But even like the Toys and Tots one, or Toys for Tots, those ones you get raffle tickets and stuff.
Yeah, Riggs and Brews. Michelle does that. You know Michelle from Toyota
we actually
stuff.
went camping together with Toyota SoCal.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and then
Toyota gal. Yeah.
Allie, our other friend who's friends with Michelle.
Allie Venture,
Allie Venture, yeah. She's got a 4Runner just like you. Oh, well, 5th gen.
I probably follow her. And Michelle, she had a commercial too.
Yeah.
She had a 4x4
But she refuses to come on a podcast.
Yeah.
But she's our friend. She's our friend.
Have you invited her out?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. We're pretty far away from her, A. And B, she's like, I don't like microphones.
Yeah.
I'm learning to get used to it though. Like I don't like the sound of my voice.
Oh, it takes a minute to get used to.
It takes a while, but now I know like it gets a lot more like positive feedback from it in terms like engagement. So I'm like, okay, I need to learn how to do this more because I also don't like watching videos where it's just there's no like dialogue to it. So it's like, oh, that's how people probably feel about my videos. So I need to put some more personality to it.
Yeah, I've had people tell me like, dude, put your face in the video more. I'm like, I hate my face on camera, dude.
I hate your face too.
I know. Nobody wants to see
No,
this shit, dude. You know what I'm saying? But like, yeah, but people say like you get more engagement if it's somebody you connect with. You see a face, you can put it too. So I'm like,
yeah, just a little bit, you know. You don't have to put like your whole face in the video, but like little bits of it, so you can connect the car to the person. And for me, there's times like, oh, I follow you on Instagram, like, oh, I know your car, your truck, all the time, but I don't know how you look like because you never post photos or videos of yourself. So it's like,
that's
like
100%.
They can't find you in a crowd type deal.
Yeah. And they're like, oh, you probably don't know. I'm like, well, I probably know your rig and your page, but it's like, but I wouldn't know your face because you never post it. So
yeah, if you go through my Instagram page, like there's not a single photo of myself. Daisy makes more appearances than I do. You know?
Like, she a cute girl.
Yeah. But no, nobody wants to see this.
Yeah, I never really post anything with my face on it either. Yeah. And I just lost my tab in my beer.
Oh, no.
Why are you fucking with it more?
It's my own fault.
Do you need a cup to pour it in?
No, I'm good.
Fuck it. Just flavor.
Switching to whiskey.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I want to try that.
Yeah, you guys have a lot of alcohol here.
Right.
You know what's funny? We were just talking about it. Like, I have all this alcohol that I just gave away to him when I stopped drinking for 5-6 months.
Yeah.
3 months.
Fell off the wagon for a minute. Yeah.
Fell off the wagon. But I have all this stuff in my house. I never drink unless I'm like here at the podcast.
Yeah, see, same here. I won't drink for no reason. I'll drink if I'm with friends or a special occasion. And I'm a cheap drinker, meaning like, or cheap date, I guess. Like, I just takes one or two and I'm good.
Need. Perfect.
Yeah.
It's like a happy hour.
Yeah.
Man, I really cannot get this thing open. Do you have like a knife? I have one in my truck, just not on me. Didn't plan on stabbing anybody yet.
All right. Get shanked.
So, where is a place that you haven't been that you want to go? What's your bucket list?
Ooh, Alabama Hills.
Yeah, we were just talking about
We drive by there all the time, but we just like never stop.
I haven't had the chance. And again, like, I don't want to go by myself because, I don't know, I just get scared. And I think it's almost like if something happened to me, who takes care of my dogs? What's going to happen to my house? Like, it's not more of my safety. It's more like, what's going to happen to my babies?
Yeah.
Like, I don't fear death. I fear my family and everyone else being sad after the fact, you know, or like, you know,
hardship.
You're
going to take care of them, you know.
Yeah, like I don't want to bring hardship to my family because of my passing. So, but
get life insurance.
Yeah,
and then have it for the dogs.
Yeah, that's true. I do have some.
Can you do that?
No, like give it to your dog.
Well, I mean, can you leave everything? I mean, people do that. Like
people do that. Yeah, you can legally. You can.
Those crazy rich people leave everything to their cat or
to their
dog.
cat because they hate all their kids because they all fight over the money.
Yeah, that's crazy. I would leave it to my sister though. My sister and my family, because I know they would take care of the dogs. I'm like, I've seen this video on Instagram. It's a person falling down, right? Like on their bed or something, pretending they're dying.
Yeah.
But then like, oh, when I die, but I hear that they're putting my dogs for adoption, then they rise back up from the dead.
Yeah.
No. Yeah.
I'm like, that'll be me. I will haunt you. Don't ever put my dogs in the shelter.
100%.
Yeah. So I've gotten all of them from the shelter too. They're all rescue dogs.
Oh, lucky fuck.
Some of them were on the verge of
That's
euthanasia.
how you should, you know?
Yeah.
I
don't judge anyone from adopting from a breed or anything. Yeah, everyone has their own personal like preferences.
Yeah, obviously, yeah.
Yeah, but there's...
If you can.
Yeah, if you can, you should. Because so many die every week, especially here in SoCal or in California alone. Like, the euthanasia rate is so high. It's
some of those are like... There's some... I don't know if it's not in California, but I know like some places have like the no-kill shelter.
Yeah, I think some are like...
Friends of the Valley.
Friends of the Valley.
Are they no-kill?
Utah.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
There's a lot of states that, you know, they don't do no-kill, but then again, they don't have a high rate, you know? Like us, like we're so overpopulated.
Yeah. During COVID, it went down to like nothing. You couldn't get a dog.
Mm-hmm. They would be empty pretty much. Yeah.
Then people are crappy
and
they're like, okay, give them back.
Yeah, I'm done with this.
Sure.
People get a puppy for Christmas and then like a month later they give it up or something.
I hate those people.
It sucks.
Yeah. It's getting bad again now. But yeah, that's the only positive thing that came from COVID. I really do think so. And being home with my dogs all the time.
That was pretty rad.
I really love that. Yeah.
My dog loves it. I work from home now, and she's like, awesome. She's like, this is the best. Dad's home all the time, dude. Yeah.
Even just being in their presence, they're happy with that.
Yeah. She comes over. I'll be working. I'll be all just bummed, working on the computer, and she'll all of a sudden get this cold little nose in the.
Like, Dad, why do you keep clickety clacketing?
Yeah, come play with me. She'll bring her ball, put it in my lap. I'm like, all right. Yeah. Here, let's try this real quick. So this is a gift. My friends Brian and Marissa. Mm-hmm. Let's try to
see if it's all.
There it is. Yeah, it's in view. Kind of fucked it up. I can't tell. There it is. Yeah, some Jefferson's Ocean Bourbon.
So it's bourbon, huh?
Yeah.
We have 5 people watching.
Hey now.
And I'm one of those 5.
I am too.
And you're
I'm sure
number 2.
Will watch another day. I'll definitely post about it too.
We appreciate
But my last podcast, I talked too much about my dogs. So
okay, so with that, we like all right. Let's switch it up then. Okay.
No, I love talking about my dogs, but yeah, in terms of the Furruner, God, that has opened up so many doors to working with companies, meeting so many amazing people, going on adventures I probably would never have gone or have the guts to go on. And I think learning about myself a lot. I think like
around the campfire, just like kind of self-reflection time.
I always tell people that my Furruner's a girl. And some people are like, what? Usually it's a boy when it's a female owner. I'm like, no, it's a girl because it's an extension of myself. And I build it the way that I feel like the way I feel about myself, like strong and, can overcome things. And there's
representation
like
of you.
Yeah. And there's like a little red scar. It's funny because it was a Halloween decal I put on a couple years ago. It's on over the headlight.
Yeah, right there. That, yeah. The slashes.
And I saw some people on Facebook talk so much mad shit about it.
Oh, for real?
Dude, yeah.
Fucking haters.
It wasn't on my page, but someone posted about it. So
don't read the comments.
No, yeah, exactly. I don't care.
Joe Rogan says it the best. He's like, don't read the comments.
People are trolls.
Nobody gives a shit.
They're equivalent to eyelashes. And I'm like, oh my God.
No. Those are eyelashes are too bad.
No, those look cool on my Porsche, dude. I should totally put the eyelashes on there. Hell yeah.
Just put one so it's winking.
Yeah. So, hey.
Anyway, so for me, I was like, I'm gonna keep this on. I think it looks pretty hard. I think it looks good. And I was like, you know what? It gives a character. And I'm like, kind of like scars. We get like scars, like what do we call them? Pinstripes, like
right, your battle scars. Yeah,
that's like you can't say you have a rig if you don't take it out like that. I mean, no judgment on anyone how they use it, but it's like that's what it's used for, right?
Yeah.
Like I got my skid plate pretty beat up before I got my lift because I went to Live Creek and I was like hurting. I was like, dang, my skid plate got so messed up that TRD1. But then I was like, that's what it's for.
That's why you have a skid plate, so it doesn't fuck up anything else.
Yeah, it's true. So I was like, you know what? I kind of take it feels better now. Like, oh, I messed it up, honestly.
Yeah, once you get that first scratch out of the way.
The first cut is the deepest, bro.
That's right.
Yeah.
First cut is the deepest.
Sorry, we break into song sometimes.
I love that. But it makes me think personally. And I always try to put things into perspective because that's the counselor in me. Our cars can get so beat up, but we will still run. Toyotas will run forever.
And change that oil.
As long as you change the oil, right? Yeah, self-maintenance is important, right? Self-care, self-love.
There you go.
But I think at the end of the day, no matter how much you can beat us up, we'll still come out of it, we'll still be running. So, and that's how I feel about myself sometimes, through
take some hits, but keep on, going,
Yeah. Yeah. Life has its hits.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Love to throw that. Yeah.
Whether it's your work, your love life, or just other things. Definitely.
Just life in general.
Yeah. I was going to try and buy all new shocks this week, and then my furnace went out in my house. I'm like, fuck.
It's no fun for you.
Yeah. No fun. There goes my fun coupons.
Yeah. So Norm is one of our listeners. He actually commented. He wants to know how the whiskey is.
Oh, of course.
Should we try it?
Yeah. Oh, I just did.
Oh, yeah.
Did you want to try?
I'll try a little.
Yeah, go get her a glass.
Yeah, I got a glass. I'll get you one ice cube.
Sure. Yeah.
I'll get you an ice cube.
It's always better with an ice cube.
I do like it with ice. Can you make it smoky and put an orange?
Yes,
I
can. Yes, we have it. Yeah,
I was joking.
Yeah, there's the torch. He has the wood filaments over there.
Yeah. So cool.
Yeah, it's actually really, really smooth, Jared.
I'm being a little brat right now. I was joking, but
yeah, no, we're totally doing it. I'm kind of worried that we were rude and didn't offer it to you earlier. Did we?
No, you're fine.
Jared, you didn't offer her a glass?
I did it before we started.
Oh, he offered before. Yeah, he did.
Okay.
He did. And I said, I'm good. Because I have water.
Yeah.
We're trying it out.
I mean, Jared and I are rude. We are. So, call us out.
Nah, you're good. You're good.
Oh, here you go. Okay, so what kind of smoke do you want on it?
There's different.
There's cherry wood.
Oh, cherry.
There's hickory. There's...
What's your favorite?
I do cherry.
Cherry.
Especially with a bourbon that's sweet. Because I like old fashions and they have that maraschino cherry in it.
Definitely I don't know if it tastes like cherry, but I'm a very cherry person. I love cherry flavors. Yeah, it won't taste like cherry. Okay.
We do have some old fashioned. I can make you.
Oh, that's right. It's right there. Yeah. It's a pre-mixed cocktail.
Okay. Yeah. Whatever you want to do. Yeah. If you want.
Would you rather have a sweeter or would you rather have a
sweeter?
Yeah, old fashioned.
Yeah. Does that make it sweeter?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah.
Jared will drink that. Don't worry, it's not going to waste.
Yeah, we won't waste.
You're just giving him an excuse to drink more right now.
Okay.
So while he prepares your old fashioned. Oh, that's the good one.
Buffalo Trace old fashioned.
Yeah. So they actually sell this at Costco or did.
Okay.
But you can find it like any Bevmo or whatever. But it's like a pre-made cocktail. And it's so good. It's using Buffalo Trace, which is one of the better bourbons.
I have to look into that. I have so much wine in my house that I used to have like a subscription to this winery because we live close to wine country.
Oh yeah.
And during COVID, that was like the thing to do.
That's all you could do.
Yeah, so I'd drive 15 minutes down the road to Temecula and just go have
Which fun. Winery?
The one I had a membership was what was it?
Wilson Creek.
Yeah,
I knew
That's the party one. Like everyone goes there to turn up.
Oh yeah.
I like Renzoni's personally, but
I haven't been around too much, but they have the wine slushies.
They have slushies?
Wine slushies?
That's very dangerous.
Oh, that sounds dangerous.
Oh yeah.
Especially during summer.
Yeah. So we'll go with my friends, have some wine slushies, maybe their pizza. The pizza's pretty good.
That's like a really large flame, dude. I don't remember it being that big.
That is so cool. I don't think I've ever had anything prepared like this before.
Oh. Well, welcome to the Above Average Overlanders podcast.
How you initiate people in.
I guess.
Thank you.
A little smoke on there.
That looks delicious.
And then you just,
float off.
Is that the cherry, Jared?
Yeah.
Whoa.
There you go. Well, Land Beaver Norm just said he's glad he could help us liven things up.
Thanks, Norm.
Thank you. Oh, that tastes really good.
Yeah. You like that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Oh, I can smell it now. Now it's hitting me.
The smoke.
We need to be by a campfire. You just ruined that. Now I need a campfire.
That's our campfire. Here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There you go. Have a campfire.
Oh, yes. Thanks for the campfire. Thank you. Yes.
You guys
you want your
hilarious.
comfort pillow? Your campfire pillow?
Yes, my campfire pillow. So our friend Allison, she did the Rebel Rally. Mm-hmm. She actually brought us a bunch of like things like this. She brought us this. She brought us the campfire pillow. She's a great friend of ours.
So she competed in it?
Yeah.
Yeah, she was the navigator.
Okay.
And our other friend, Kristen, she was the driver. And they actually met kind of through us in a way because Allison was a listener. And I suggested that they should probably talk because that's what she does for a living. She does maps up in the Joshua Tree, in Joshua Tree area. She's works for the park.
That's cool. So she has a lot of good knowledge.
And she's got a white 4Runner, 5th gen.
Oh, that's right. She is
5th gen.
I have a friend that I camped with. I'm trying to look her up real quick. We camped with her with Michelle. Her name is Sexy Beast online. Sexy Beast something.
Yeah.
And then Toyota SoCal and Overland Lifter. Do you know her? I can't remember her actual name. Hold on. She competed in the Rebel Rally too.
Oh, okay.
I have to find her name. But I'm thinking like, are you talking about her? Like, I can't remember. I can't find her thing.
That's okay. I mean, there's a lot of good ladies that are out there that are doing the thing.
Oh, that's badass.
You know what I mean?
I really think it's awesome.
Yeah, it's a cool event.
So I actually was offered, sort of, through a company in Utah, like if I ran their suspension, they would like, you know, like if I participated in the Rebel Rally, they would sponsor me with their suspension. Oh. So, and I was like, I think it's too late to even enter.
It's not cheap to enter either, though.
You can. Kristen and Allison just signed up for their second year together.
Oh wow!
This past weekend.
I thought it was already full. They were saying it was already almost.
Oh, you have to like get in, like
yeah. Like I was talking when I went last weekend or whatever
with Jason.
To Jason, he was talking. We all went out to lunch, and they're saying like it was like already
full. Yeah, I bet that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
and I think you have to work with a dealership or something like that.
No, there's different categories. There's like they're like a sponsor or a dealership. I don't even know what it would be.
Well, it's basically the way it is you have a driver navigator team, and then they have to go out and get sponsors because unless you're extremely rich, it's expensive, you know. And so then you get sponsors, you know, like suspension
but there's
or
like
bumpers.
The supported ones, like the Bronco team, like Shelby Hall's, like
there's some factory teams.
Factory teams. That's what I was thinking.
There you go, factory team.
Yeah, so Ford has a factory team. Jeep does. Subaru, I think, had one. Kia had one. Hyundai had one. So there's a Rivian. They won not this past year, but the year before. Yeah. So, but they didn't. I didn't see any Rivians out there.
I didn't this year. Yeah.
I saw. Oh, okay. This was what was wild. I saw a BMW X7 SUV out there competing.
Really?
iX7 or whatever it was, like a hybrid or something. Huh. And I was like, dang, luxury.
What was the... Oh, no, that we saw that one, the electric, was it the Tacoma? Or no, where was it we saw?
Oh, yeah, the electric Tacoma. Okay. Yeah. So there was a brand new Tacoma that they were like doing like some prototype stuff with. And we were at the end of the Rebel Rally. So we were on a dry lake bed in Johnson Valley area. And what had happened was these guys were doing like these speed runs like on the dry lake bed.
I think they were trying to film it. They were trying to film it for a Toyota thing. Cool and
yeah.
Well, since it was a prototype vehicle, it had like these hood pins, but I think they forgot to put the hood pins on, and they started going really fast. So the hood goes whack, and it like broke the whole thing up top.
Yeah,
dented the whole roof,
smashed,
hit the windshield, all this stuff. And it would. I hope they caught it on video because I saw it in real life and it was awesome. Wow. I was like, yeah.
We were all just standing there.
Like, what year was this?
Brand new.
Just like a couple weeks ago. It was like a month ago.
Yeah, like
when they
ended.
Wow.
Yeah. It's because they're like, I think it was like a natural gas that converted to electric. And there was like electric motors that were powering it.
Oh.
Yeah.
It was pretty cool, but it was the Toyota guys like, and they were out. Oh, smash.
Yeah.
But we were all we weren't upset. But the thing was, is they were doing these speed runs like right behind us, and they were kicking up all this dust, and all the wind was blowing us. So we got this cloud of like dust coming out. So we're like, oh my god, guys! And then that happened, and we're like, okay, they're done. Great.
Yeah, we're gonna stop now. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. When you go to Johnson Valley, you can expect at least a layer of dirt.
Oh,
at the end of the day, a few layers. Actually, a few layers.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I ended up driving fast on the lake bed with this guy too. Yeah, so
yeah. I've done a trip out there with some friends, and we got really good content. If you have a friend that has a drone or FPV, or a good, really, really good camera,
we'll actually use it though. I have a bunch of drones, so I don't ever use them.
I bought a drone, then I sold it for less money, and I never used it.
It's just a lot of time and
it's a hassle.
It is.
You gotta stop and do, you want to be in the moment.
I just leave it to the professionals. Like I just have one friend that's what he loves.
That's what you need.
He loves it, and he calls his drones dronies. So it's like they're his babies. And I'm like, oh yeah, you're definitely a drone guy. So he doesn't do too much photography. He's more on the drone side. So he goes to Glamis.
That's cool.
He's done a lot of my content. I met him through soccer because he wanted to videotape my girls' varsity team.
Wait a minute.
So he's a lot younger. He's like 21.
Sorry,
he approached me. He's like, Coach, can I videotape your girls? I'm like, sure. I gave him a chance, paid him a little bit, and then he just stuck around. And then we eventually, he's like, oh, I actually do videos for this and this. I'm like, okay, let's shoot some stuff. So really good friend, Cole Sonata. So he works a lot with UTV Source, KC. He's worked with a lot of good companies. I think, and something Whips, M Whips. He does some trophy stuff.
Yeah.
Glamis Bums. So he involves himself with a lot of those groups. That's how he makes his money.
That's cool.
Very cool.
Yeah, Mark's pretty good with his drone. He goes out and he does some content with that.
Got some good shots out of that. He got me on a shot once. It was pretty rad.
Yeah. I haven't made his I don't like fit the bill yet, you know.
Cool guy status.
Cool guy status. I got to be cooler.
Yeah. Oh, we're all special.
That's a counselor.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, it's okay. You're special too. You're special. Everybody's special. No, Mark's a good guy.
Yeah.
He gets some good content though. I do like it. I know Rafa for a while was trying to do some drone stuff.
Him and Sergio were both getting big, trying to get content more. Yeah. I just don't have it's so much work, man. Like, cause like you get all the content. Like sometimes I'll take out the drone, I'll fly a bunch, and like I just like don't even want to download the film and edit it.
It's like, shooting is the easiest.
Yeah.
That's the after part that takes hours and hours, and like we all have full-time jobs, families. Like it's hard to fit in that time, and sometimes it's better to leave it to those that literally love that. Yeah. You know, have the time for that. So that's kind of the way I see it. Like even during Instagram reels, sometimes I'm just like, I'm so freaking tired. I'm not going to post tomorrow.
AI helps with that a lot.
Oh, I haven't used AI, honestly.
Oh, you haven't?
Not like in that way to use reels, but photos, you can add a little bit. But in terms of like having time to post reels, because usually that's kind of what I did for a while, post a lot of reels, and then I just realized I'm going to just post photos. Actually do better sometimes.
Oh, really?
Engagement, yeah.
I thought like I don't know.
Reels were preferred in the algorithm.
It's always changing. It changes.
I've been getting more, I think, engagement with pictures for sure now.
I think it's going back to that. I think people got tired of just like constant reels only because everybody switched to that, you know?
Yeah.
It's just hard. Like I for a while I was trying like, okay, I'll jump on the reel bandwagon and try and make reels all the time. But like you said, it's like having to edit it up and do all this stuff.
Photos are easier.
Finally like, spend all day editing this reel and post it up and I get like 10 likes. I'm like, fuck.
But here's the way I see it. And I've always seen Instagram as like my journal.
Just
what do I want to remember from this video? Like whether it's an event or a trip or like a little quote or something, like I want for me to like it. And if they don't like it, that's fine because I post it for me.
Yeah.
So I do want to obviously like it support or help other people in it if it can, but if it doesn't bug me. I don't care if it doesn't get a lot of likes. I think the engagement matters more.
Yeah, people commenting, going back and forth and stuff like that. Yeah, I mean, I'll just do it just because it's fun.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
A lot of times, like if I'll be on a long trip or something like that, I'm just kind of sitting around like, well, I got nothing else to do. I'll edit some videos or do this or that.
It helps you relive the moment for sure.
Oh yeah, big time.
Yeah, I want to like one day if I ever have kids, like show my kids like, oh mom, you did that.
Look how cool mom was. Cool. Yeah, right.
Mom was cool one time.
Yeah, I swear, right? Yeah.
I feel like now when I don't do stuff, like for example, I used to go to a lot of like shows and raves and stuff like that. And now I feel like this is my type of fun. Like going off-roading, camping.
You know,
have you been to a Pure 4x4 event?
Yeah, that's
basically like a race right there, right?
Meshes them together, you know?
Yeah, I still feel like I don't go too crazy. Like I just, have a little fun, and then I love like the stuff happening later, like the campfire, people hanging out. But I don't get FOMO from it because I feel like I already lived that. I already did that, And now it's more like I want more peace. Before I used to be like, I want to be where everyone is, the crowd, people, action. Now it's like, I kind of want to be away from people.
Right?
Or just with some people that matter.
Like a tight little group that you can vibe with. You're not trying to you don't have to worry about entertaining other people or being on.
Or worrying about like being around
your
too
persona.
many.
Well, we've actually, I call this guy because I have like a long drive into my work every day.
Yeah. 3
days a week.
Besties.
Yeah. So I call him up and like literally it's like therapy because we talk about it a lot too. It's like, my time is valuable and you want to spend it with people that you care about and have a good time with. And I just recently told him this past week, like I'm overcommitted. Like everything that I do, I'm overcommitted. I'm overstimulated from everything that's going on. So there's power in saying no,
Yes, there is.
And like, I'm not going to go do that. And we talked about trips. Like we could go on trips. Like we used to go every single weekend during COVID. And then now it's like, okay, I've been to Annesburgo 5,000 times. Still love it. Still
fun. Yeah.
But if I'm going to spend my money doing that, I'd rather save up and go do an epic trip. Yeah. Something I haven't done before.
Yeah.
And so enter March.
Oh, yeah.
We're going to go to the White Rim Trail. in Utah.
Oh,
because my buddy that I work with got in the lottery, and then like we got 2 nights of campsites along the way.
That is so cool. Congrats.
So, cool. We're super stoked about that.
That'll be a lot of fun. Yeah.
I need to watch some videos about that. That's cool.
Oh my God. Okay. So the other thing, so you see this Mini Cooper right here? Mm-hmm. There was a group called Safari Party, and they literally, it was a bunch of like Porsche 911s and like safari cars. And that's where they went. Was White Ribbon Trail. Oh, but it was raining. So it became a bunch of waterfalls like going down this whole thing. It was wild. So you should check that out.
If you want to see some content. I've been watching YouTube a lot more. Like I don't even watch Netflix.
I don't watch TV or anything.
I just watch YouTube videos about cars.
Yeah, it's literally I watch like Overland channels.
Or Bluey. I put Bluey on for my dogs.
Oh my what?
Oh, yeah. Or just to hear
That's some noise. Wholesome content.
I would do like ASMR off-roading or stuff. Like those videos.
Yeah, like go 4x4 and stuff.
In Alaska or something. Like that stuff I love watching. Or
I'll put that on to like go to sleep at night. Like just to like I'll lay in bed and I'll just turn that on because it's just they're not like overproducing it or anything like that. Just quiet ambient. He's just setting up camp in the rain or something. I'm like, oh yeah, and I'll just pass out.
Keegan Jasper is one of my favorites right now. You know him, I'm sure. Yeah. Love his YouTube videos.
Yeah, there's a lot of dope ones out. Yeah.
Who's that? Like old time honky, whatever his name was. He's he does a lot of the AMS AS. How do you say
ASMR?
AMS.
Yeah, just sound.
Yeah, but he's like, here you go, buddy. And he has these 2 dogs.
I don't know.
And he's out up like the Michigan area. He does a lot of vintage stuff, like 90s and 80s vintage stuff, and he's always like doing stuff. It's so cool. But it's like little Instagram reels and stuff.
Oh,
but
okay.
He's like, here you go, buddy. He's always like making like a dish, or he'll make popcorn in like a vintage machine or something. It's just like so cool.
I've come across that.
Yeah, I'm sure you've seen it. He's pretty popular.
I love when people shoot vintage, like anything, whether it's a Bronco or a Ford truck or Chevy or Toyota. Like it's just so like there's something about it that's more wholesome and more authentic, more genuine. Kind of like. This is how I see it, like how love used to be back then. Mm-hmm. Like it just, there's no BS. There wasn't Instagram. There wasn't like all these issues that we're going through right now with,
a fake front.
Yeah. Like back then it was just kind of clear of what people wanted and how they wanted it and how their feelings were. So I feel like I love that because it's like, oh, that's what I feel like love is, So.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. No, you see those videos and you're like, oh, I remember that. Like I was watching.
It brings you back with
my kids. I'm that old.
Yeah. Right. Okay. So we were watching, my daughters and I were watching Home Alone 2.
Oh, yeah.
Where he was lost in New York. And then he had like that talk boy. Mm-hmm. I was like, I used to have a talk boy.
I don't know what that is.
Yeah, you're too young. Yeah. No, it was like this little like recorder. It was just,
you talk into it. And
then you play it back. And it was like the coolest thing ever. It's like a little personal microphone into a cassette.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah. But anyways, I'm vintage.
Yeah, you're vintage.
You're vintage with patina.
I'm patinaed out. Yeah.
So, I'm sorry if I missed this. You said one of the places you haven't been, but you want to go?
Alabama Hills.
Alabama Hills, that's right.
Tetons.
Tetons.
The
Grand Tetons.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
That too.
That's
I've always seen that, and I feel like that's definitely somewhere I want to visit. I don't really desire to go anywhere in the East Coast or like South. Just because it's too hot, too humid, and I'm sure it's beautiful.
We have so much to do on the West Coast.
West Coast,
we are spoiled.
Yeah, huge.
West Coast where it's at, or maybe like Oregon. Like that would be nice too.
I literally
Pacific Northwest.
Just drove to Washington last weekend.
Oh wow!
Just left, drove there, and then drove back. I didn't really do a whole lot of adventuring. I was.
Did you go for a purpose, like family or?
No, I was kind of a work thing. I was delivering like an adventure overland trailer, Lobo trailers. I was delivering that.
Shout out Lobo trailers.
Shout out Lobo trailers. It's a dope trailer. I was jealous. I wanted it.
They look cool. Every time I see them, like,
dude. I felt badass for that. I had to tow it up there to deliver to the customer, and like the whole time I'm driving with them, like, yeah, this is fucking rad, dude. I felt so cool, dude. Like people were like, look at them. They probably looked like I was overkill. I got a camper on the back of my truck with a fucking trailer. I probably look stupid.
Rich guy alert.
Yeah, right. That's not mine. I wish it was. But it was funny. So I had to drive through Oregon, and I went through Portland, and it was like 7:00 at night, driving through the city. That was sketchy as fuck.
How?
Have you been to Portland?
No.
Yeah, it was.
Have you heard about Chaz?
No, what is that?
Dude, it's just overrun with like, I get it, but like it's overrun with homeless people.
Okay.
And
there's basically no laws.
It's just
wow.
No law enforcement, I should say.
So there was like a lot of traffic. It was rush hour traffic. So my maps was diverting me to like all these back roads and side streets and stuff. And I was going down some and like I'm just sitting there, I'm not moving, and there's like just 30 homeless people just walking through the highway, just blocking traffic, and they're walking around on the interstate, just cruising. They don't give a shit. They'll walk right in front of you, and they're like walking around the truck. I'm like, fuck, dude. They're like, I hope they're not taking like the gas cans off the back of my truck or whatever. You know, I'm like, I hope they're not fucking up this guy's trailer. You know, I'm like, holy shit, like get me out of here. But you know, yeah, luckily I got through and delivered them the trailer, and they were happy. Our PNW Adventures. I'll go check them out on YouTube and stuff. They're going to be taking their maiden voyage in their new trailer.
Ooh. Oh, that's cool.
And they pull it with I think it's a 5th gen Furruner actually. Yeah.
Oh wow.
So yeah.
I always thought I shouldn't be hauling anything other than something smaller, way smaller than me.
Yeah.
So, I've just been told like don't haul anything if you don't have to.
If you don't have to, but I mean
it's all about lightweight.
Yeah.
It puts less wear and tear on your rig and everything else. I remember I'm guilty of it. We used to like load these things down.
Yeah, way
like,
too much.
All this gear. We need all of the gear. I need a hot shower every night. You know,
I have all that.
I have all that.
It's awesome. Yeah, he's a hot shower guy for sure.
Yeah, they used to make fun of me, and then I was like, dude, you want to shower?
Want to try it?
He tried it. It was like that. It was like a little drug, you know.
It felt good. I ain't gonna lie.
A warm shower is non-negotiable for me.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
I might go one night without a shower. Yeah. But 2?
Yeah. I like to be clean, but
they're easier. One minute I have to wash my hair, like do my, my whole routine. It's like I can't. After 2 days, I think 2 days is my max. Like, no, I need a shower now.
Yeah, after like 4 days, I feel pretty grimy. I'm like,
shower pouch. Have you tried shower pouch?
Yeah, they actually go. I think I saw them at Riggs and Brews now.
Yeah,
they're out there a lot. Yeah.
What's the guy's name? He was going to come on our podcast, but never really aligned.
Man, shoot, don't put me on.
Hey, we know who he is. I forgot his name too. He's so nice.
SoCal camping, the women's camping trip. He gave us we got goodie bags, and they came with the shower pouch. And Letnier gave us some cool gear. What else? Overland coffee.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. That was cool.
Yeah, he's always at Ridge and Bruce. He was going to come on the podcast too.
What's up, dude? What's up?
We need some coffee. No.
He had a ZR2.
Yeah.
We were ZR2 bros. Colorado bros.
Colorado, that's fun.
I just saw your Colorado the other day. Somebody else driving.
I know.
It's so weird.
I sold my truck, and he saw it driving in Temecula somewhere to the guy. The guy lives in Irvine. So, I don't know.
Maybe he sold it.
Doubt it. He needs it. But, yeah, I missed that truck. That was a great truck.
Yeah. Always missed the ones that got away.
Yeah, but now I got a German V8. It's a lot of fun. So, there's that. But anyways, okay, so what other questions you got for her?
So you only bring the one pup with you when you go camping, right?
Yeah, if I do go somewhere, like whether it's event, camping, I'll just bring one.
So what's your situation when you're camping with your pup? I know you have the rooftop tent now. Do you bring her up there?
I haven't put her in there.
Oh, okay. I was wondering, I haven't had sleep on the inside of the trip?
I've only had her sleep with me inside. Because I'll have like an inflatable bed in the Furruner.
Yeah, you can fold down the seat.
And there's technically
plenty
more
of room.
Space. Yeah.
So, more space in there than up in the tent?
I don't know. I think so. Just enough. It's almost the same.
Yeah, it's easy. Yeah. I used to do. I would take Daisy and I'd put her in the rooftop tent.
Oh,
and that sucked because she's not light.
Yeah, no. I mean, I wouldn't want to carry her up and down, but I see that they make little steps.
Yeah, the doggy ramp.
I don't think she would. She would have to train to do that, and I don't have time to train her right now.
She would go up the ladder. She knew how to climb the ladder up, but she couldn't get down, and she'd freak out, and I'd have to try and
hold her,
put her over my shoulder, and then I'm trying to climb down the ladder and not eat shit at the same time, So
not all dogs are built the same.
No, like at those times, I'm like, dude, I wish I had a little 10-pound dog,
Yeah, as I get older, I'm starting to think when my dogs do pass away, I'm definitely gonna want a medium, small size dog, so it's more easier.
Maybe a 20-pounder would be good,
20 pound, 30.
Like 30
maybe
30 40. I think Any dog that's 20 or like less is like considered a cat.
Yeah, right.
Hey, I had Maltipoos. They were amazing.
I had a Chihuahua for a minute. He was a cool dog.
Did you see the solid axle swap Chihuahua?
No.
Oh, that the one?
The one, the handicap one. He had no front legs.
Yeah,
and then they put him on a solid axle.
I think
he
I
had
posted that.
and he was like running around.
Oh,
Yeah.
I think I've seen that. That is so cool.
Hell yeah, dude.
So
Mobile, baby.
Oh my gosh.
I just saw it today, and I sent it to a few people. I was laughing pretty hard. I was like, hell yeah.
Yeah, I think I posted that at one point. Yeah.
That's so funny.
But the reason why I got golden doodles now, and then the size I actually prefer now, is like I don't worry as much, like letting them kind of roam.
Handle themselves.
I mean, if there's a mountain lion, they're screwed anyways. But having a little bit bigger dog, I feel a little bit more confident. The coyotes won't mess with them because they're the same size.
Same, and we have a lot of coyotes here. Even where I live, like I live by
the street
a trail.
right here. Yeah.
And I've had 3 like surround me once, and they're not scared of my dogs.
Oh, they don't give a shit, dude.
It's like, well, I know my dogs can kill them, but it's like I don't want to even get in that situation.
They get
you don't
or
want
scratched or something. It's not worth it. Yeah.
So I just like run back home.
Good. Yeah. Fuck that.
Yeah. No, I mean, sometimes just like the presence of a bigger dog will scare them away, and that's how you avoid it.
And I've actually had weirdos come up to me.
With people.
Yeah, I've actually had weirdos come up to me when I would walk my dogs in my where I used to live in Moreno Valley. And I would have to walk the streets. There's no nice trail there. It's just like the streets.
Yeah.
Moval.
Yeah, and you get homeless, you get weirdos. And I had a weirdo follow me once on a bike. And as soon as my German Shepherd, the one that's like 120 pounds, she like saw him and she growled super, like even for me, it scares me. And he saw her growl and he was like kind of stupid, like, okay, like I'm out.
Yeah.
So was he like following you?
Yeah, he was following me for a while.
That's sketchy, man.
But I felt safe with her though, because I know if it came down to it, she would bite him.
Oh yeah. Even like Daisy, like she's such a goofball knucklehead, but like
she senses danger.
Yeah, I've had her like
dogs are smarter than us.
She's growled at some shit before. I'm like, oh shit, she means business right now.
She looks like she has a deep growl.
Oh, dude, it's crazy, and her bark's pretty, like if she actually
bark,
it's like whoa.
I've heard her bark before. I was like, oh, okay. All right.
I'll remember not to piss you off.
Well, because even Cooper, my friendly surfer dude type dog, when he was growling because he saw something, he was like, it was like really deep. I was like, damn, you got that in you?
Yeah, you got that dog in you? Yeah.
He's not a dog, he's a dog.
Yeah, that's right. He can scrap if he needs to, but he's too chill.
Yeah.
So
keep him chill.
Yeah, I prefer the chill.
Yeah, I prefer chill dogs too.
So do you, when you're at camp with your dog, like, do you like let them roam, like free roam, or if you I mean, obviously depending on like
it depends
the group.
Who I'm with. Yeah, most of the time
group,
I've been able to let them roam.
They got good recall and all that.
And they don't go far, and then I have like a bell on them.
Oh, smart!
So if they go far, I can hear them.
I put she has like a glow in the dark collar, like a light up collar, and then if sometimes I'll put her vest on. It's got reflective.
Apple, AirTag.
Oh, okay. That's a smart one.
They all have AirTags.
Yeah, I have that.
Yeah, because sometimes like if she goes far enough, I can't even see the light. I'm like, where the fuck is she? Like she'll be at a camp way down the way, hoping they have hot dogs.
Yeah, a bell really works. I actually got that idea from a friend. We went off roading in Lido Creek. She had her what was it? A hound dog.
Oh, okay.
And she had like 2 bells on it. And I was like, oh, like I should get that. So I bought they're big ones. They're not little. They're pretty big.
Yeah, jingle-looing. Yeah.
So I put that on my dogs if I take her.
That's like, I mean, people wear those for bears to let bears know when you're hiking and stuff. If you're through hiking and stuff, you'll wear a bell if you're in bear country, and it like alerts the bear so you don't like just stumble upon it and like surprise, and then they freak out and attack you. That's
smart.
So they put it on your dogs, they don't like stumble across it.
I also have a whistle with me, so
good.
I have a lot of referee whistles, but they're like strong. No, they're strong.
They're loud as shit.
Yeah. What am I gonna do? Give a bear a red card? Or No, I have a strong ones that are really strong, and I just take that in case like I need help or I want to scare something off.
Yeah, no, it's a good idea.
I don't have any guns. Man. I mean, I'm hoping one day to learn how to shoot and all that stuff. So eventually.
There's plenty of people in the community. We're willing to teach you.
Yeah.
we are aficionados.
Yeah.
So.
I do have I don't want to say appointment, but some friends do want to schedule some time to teach me. Within the next couple of weeks or in December for sure. But I was like, they're like, do you want to come shoot with us? And I was like, I don't know how, but I'm willing to learn. They're like, oh, we want to do a photo shoot and this and that. I was like, yeah, okay, I'm down. Like, I'll learn.
So our friend Brittany down at the Palomar, she actually works at the gun range.
Okay.
She's a female. She does camping and stuff, and she's got a
Toyota.
She's got a Toyota Tacoma. I helped her get that done too.
You did?
And yeah, she works at the range down there, the Palomar range. So I totally know that she'd be willing to help you out.
She'll be at Riggs and Booth. I think
she's working in a booth.
Yeah,
so if you go down to Riggs and Booth,
I'm gonna
you'll
be
meet her there. Yeah.
I'm supposed to showcase too, but Michelle was like, do you want to have a booth? I was like, I don't want to sell hats. I just want to
have fun.
I just want to have fun and move around.
We used to do a booth there like every year, but like we don't sell anything, and like we just want to hang out.
So. By the way, I can go.
Oh, you can go this year?
Yeah, I don't leave for my trip until that Monday morning.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Monday after, lunchtime. Yeah. So I can make it. So I'll be at Riggs and Brews as well. Yeah. I'll introduce you to Brittany. Yeah. She's great.
So we'll
You'll love her.
Then, cool, again, and I'll be parked next to Aspire Auto Accessories.
Okay.
I'm really cool with them. I run some of their things, but
like what?
I have like this bright box, so like if you want to keep your high beams on along with your fog lights, it helps you keep them on at the same time.
I need that.
Yeah,
I hate that because I go to hit
turns off.
Yeah, I hit my high beams and my fog lights go off. I'm like, son of a bitch.
Now I just look dumb.
Right.
You gotta like.
Yeah, so that, and I actually won that in a raffle.
They'll be there. That's who sells them.
Of course, you won it in a raffle.
Yeah. But I did. I already got their Fang lights delivered recently. The RGB ones.
Fang lights.
Fang lights. So for the Furruner,
that little. Yeah. Okay.
So right where the fog lights are, it kind of looks like a fang.
Yeah, it goes down a little bit.
So it'll light up any color I want it to, which will be really cool because I feel like it'll pair really well with my RGB custom grill.
The Toyota Paws.
Yeah, and then I did win in another raffle.
I don't win anything.
I won like this. Was it Opt 7? I think it was Opt 7 lighting. So like the underglow. So it could be like rainbow too. So
that's cool.
There's so many things I need to install, like interior Molly panels and the lighting stuff. I'm like
accessories.
I just haven't had time.
Well, let me ask you this: what's your favorite piece of gear or accessory on your vehicle?
That's a good question. Piece of gear or accessory? I would say in terms of gear, I think the roof rack really changed the whole look of the car.
Oh, totally.
Because the light bar on the top, and it just made it look so sleek. I would say, because now I could put a RTT on it. I could put boxes on it if I want it, which I'm planning to do after I take my RTT off. And then in terms of the accessories, I don't know. Like there's a lot.
I think the lights are kind of cool.
I think lights are cool. Yeah, I would say
lights before lockers.
I would say is the custom grill an accessory?
Yeah, that's a rad.
Okay, I would say any of the lighting because even like I got a whip light. I also won in a raffle.
No shame.
I won at the Cali Yoda's Yoda Trader Halloween event. And this was 2 years ago. I won a whip light. So I bought the Rago fabrication like mount for it.
Okay.
And I got it installed at CB built. So they were able to install the light whip. So that can be, I literally love putting it like a rainbow.
Yeah.
They're cool. Awesome. They're my go-to shop.
Yeah, they're cool.
Yeah, they're like, are they still connected with Aiden James?
No.
They're separate.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Sorry, I sense a little drama there. I don't know the drama. I'm not on Instagram.
I want to stay out of it. And so I think any of the lighting, because like that can light up any color I want it. The custom grill, the Toyota Paws grill, I can light up any color. And then once they get the underglow and the Fang lights, I just feel like it'll
all tied in.
Really cool.
That's cool.
Yeah, I'm not a very like flamboyant, bright, colorful person, but I think it definitely looks cool. It's enough where it's not too much.
Yeah, still fun.
It's still there. You go. Yeah. It's fun because I keep thinking of like Glamis. When you go to Glamis, you see all these lights, and people love their lights. Kind of like the way Christmas gives off a cool vibe with all the lights.
Dude, when all the neighborhoods are lit up, it's like such a fun time of year.
Well, that's the thing with a roof rack. You can like do Christmas lights on the roof rack. That's the one thing I miss.
That too.
Yeah. I should I get a roof rack? You want to drill some more holes?
Oh, yeah, let's go.
Yeah.
Well, if you need a deal at Cali, I don't know what you have though, but
there's only one place that makes a roof rack for me, so it's okay.
Oh, okay. So you don't only go with
and they're on the East Coast.
Yeah, well, Cali Rays definitely has some good deals right now, and
I need one for my Tundra.
So I love Cali Rays. Like I was buying.
No, I actually like their. I was looking at their light bars for a while because I like theirs. Yeah.
So I was supporting them before they even started working with me, though. So their sliders, some of their lights and stuff like that. So I feel like they're definitely one of my favorite brands because they believed in me from the beginning. I wasn't even like, I didn't feel like I was big or anything. It didn't have much of a presence on Instagram. And they're like, we really like your stuff. Like, we don't have contracts. You know, we really believe in like, you know, as long as you're consistent and this and that. I was like, okay, cool.
Nice.
So I did sign a contract recently, but you know, now they're changing things, but like, I understand.
They're going corporate.
I feel like because now that they're getting bigger,
it
makes sense. Yeah. It makes sense. Yeah. But I would definitely be loyal to them for sure.
No.
Along with some other companies too. Like there's definitely other companies I feel like I'll always stick with because one, they've always believed in me, and two, like I trust their products. I won't run anything.
Yeah, it's crap.
That I will not. Yeah, and I've had some companies reach. I'm like, oh, like I just don't. Either just don't respond or I say no, thank you, because it's just like I wouldn't run that. Like even if it's free, I don't even want to take the time to make the content. And then what?
Shut up.
What?
See that big monstrosity right there? Sitting on those boxes down there?
Oh,
the air conditioner?
Yeah, what about
it? This guy.
I signed a contract for that one.
There's one
I give him so much shit for that.
I definitely regret, and I will not say the name, but I have to post stuff every now and then for them.
Yeah.
Nice.
It's hard. I just like some things like I don't use it. So how do I make
good. It's a rad product. It's rad.
But I don't use it.
I know. I would use it. Maybe I should take over your little
I've honestly thought about that. Anybody who wants to borrow it, you can borrow it anytime you want. Just send me the photos so I can send them the photos. So like, hey, I'm getting content. It's not my vehicle or me, funny. But I'm getting other people giving me content.
Yeah, but like during the summer, you don't think that's valuable?
Oh, yeah.
But that's if you're taking it, like you're going on trips and you need it a lot.
Yeah. Which I literally go on trips like a couple times a month.
Oh, okay. So you just need to actually use it.
Yeah, exactly.
And film.
Yeah, and film.
That's his problem.
But that's the thing. It's like, again, it's shooting. That's the easiest part, right? Pictures, videos is easy, but it's like after. How do I make this? And
edit it, make it look cool.
Yeah, like how do I make it like, you know, interesting, engageable? So
yeah,
that's why trends are easy just to jump on, but there's times it's like I don't want to just jump on a trend. I want to make it at my RTT because before you set up your RTT, well, it comes with the ladder you can clip on the side, but like I still need to get up on top because I'm short to like unzip it and lift it up before I can put the actual ladder that comes with it.
All the hate on ladders, like the Land Rover out there, it has a ladder.
We use the shit out of that one.
Yeah,
that's why your door's broken.
Yeah, true. But like, there's purposes for them. You know, some people, just put them on there for fun. But
I like the people that have the little magnetic 3D printed one.
Yeah, the little tiny one. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
I'm trying to think. That's a hard one.
I mean, because you have it and you bought it for maybe it's something you don't have on there anymore, or a piece of gear that you have on there or used to have
gotten rid of. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll think about it. I don't know though.
So you're taking your RTT off, your rooftop tent off?
I don't know. Maybe soon. Maybe like in the spring. You don't use it enough,
kind of thing,
maybe in the spring. Well, I feel like right now I wouldn't use it, but it was such a bitch to put on.
Yeah, I know. Just leave it at that
like
point.
We had to use a forklift to put it on, and it's just
they're heavy. Yeah.
Wait,
it wasn't heavy. It's not heavy.
You had Inspired Overland, right?
Yeah, it was like 75 pounds, but that's not the point. It's still hard to get it adjusted and lined up, and the
awkward.
I had to cut my fingers to get into like certain spaces, so it was just really, really hard to put on. So I'm like, I might as well just leave it on there now. But I'm trying to think.
It doesn't really affect your gas mileage that bad, right?
It doesn't. Yeah. And I actually just messed up my rear bumper recently.
You messed it up or what?
Yeah, I'm at fault.
All right.
I messed it up, so I have a chip in the rear bumper. But if I just get a rear bumper, like an aftermarket one, aftermarket, like a steel tubular one, which I'm looking at Outgear Solutions because I really love theirs, it would just go away. So I just need to cut it and it would go away. That's something I definitely want next.
Hell yeah.
Like the spare
cut
tire
it. It'll
hitch.
go away.
Just cut it.
Yeah, just cut it. Like, it never happened.
Yeah.
So, I won't say how I got it, but
I think I know. Yeah. Was it a parking lot? And
it was at my house.
Oh, dang.
So, anyways, I'll just tell people I got it off-roading.
There you go, yeah.
Trail cred.
Yeah, I'm like, it looks pretty bad. It's pretty chipped. Like the whole bumper is scraped up. Right, it's not as bad as I'm making it sound, but
to you, it's bad.
To me, it's bad.
Nobody else probably notices it, but
no, it's not that noticeable.
Yeah,
but if I get
you always notice your own things.
It definitely hurts to see, but I feel like bad for who I hit is more.
So they got the worst of it.
Huh?
Was it your sister? Yeah, got her.
Yes.
Does she
parked
know?
too close to my driveway.
Blaming the sister
But
now.
it was my fault. No, it's my fault. It's my fault because I felt comfortable at home just backing up into my driveway, and I didn't think to look because I'm like, I'm clear.
Happens to the best of us.
I mean, as soon as I felt,
I backed into my own car, so it's okay.
It's not the first time I backed into my dad's car when I was with my Corolla when I was in college. But like, it was my fault again too. But it's like you're comfortable, you think you're clear. There's nothing behind you, and you're like.
And it didn't come with a rear backup camera those years. So.
I mean, I have a rear backup camera, but I have a backpack, the trash backpack.
Yeah,
it blocked
covers it.
It blocked it, yeah. And it was so half of the camera is blocked and the other isn't. So the half that it was blocked was where her car was.
Oh, of course.
So it wasn't that bad though. I already rebought her parts. I'm planning to get it fixed.
She's fine then.
Yeah, it is not noticeable.
What kind of car was she?
A Mustang.
Aw.
It's a Mustang.
I know, it's a Ford Mustang. It's really nice though. I really like her. It's like an oil slick blue with like a white race stripe on it.
Like white race stripes on blue.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's
my Mustang was blue.
So actually it's purple, but in different shades of the sun.
Yeah, depending on the light.
Changes.
My buddy had a Ford Ranger, that same color. We used to tease him. He's like, yeah, I got a chameleon. Ranger. Like, you mean a purple Ranger, dude?
Yeah, it could be purple, blue, or black.
Yeah.
So that's
like
in the works of getting fixed.
Well, that's good. So
I'm not going to fix my car if I'm going to get a rear bumper eventually.
Yeah, it's just an excuse.
No reason.
Now I can mess it up even more if I want to.
Drag it on a few rocks.
Yeah, not worried about it.
Yeah. So I don't feel as bad for me. It's more like, dang, I got to fix her car.
So what was the most challenging trail you've been on to you? What's challenged you the most?
I would say there was some in Big Bear that were pretty hard, like Gold Mountain.
Oh, okay.
Oh, you did Gold Mountain?
Legit trail.
Yeah, that one is tough. And I didn't have enough clearance then either.
What size tires are you?
I have 34s now, but before I had 265.
Oh, you're on like 31 and a half or whatever.
Yeah,
that's tough.
And you did Gold Mountain on that?
That's pretty good.
Dang, girl.
Right?
I'm pretty sure I scraped up some things. So
Yeah.
I felt the pain.
That's where you did your skid plate, right?
No, Lido Creek was that one. But yeah.
Right, Lido,
You have to have really good spotters, though.
Yeah, it helps for sure.
It really helps when you go with your group.
Knows what
You're
they're
like,
doing.
I can't see shit.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah, so that one was really hard. I'm trying to think of another one. Even Lido Creek was a little tough at moments because, again, I didn't have my lift and stuff, and I scraped a lot. But I would say, yeah, Big Bear there. Other than that, I've always been on moderate trails, nothing crazy.
Yeah, I used to do like hard stuff, and now with that thing, I'm just like luxury cruising. That's it. I'm just chilling.
Not trying
fire
to prove
roads.
anything.
I'm not trying to prove anything.
Yeah.
I've already done that.
I know I've learned that there's different categories of off-roading. There's like the fast pre-runners, right? There's the chill overlanders.
I'm more of the chill overlander now. But
yeah, me too. But then I like a little adversity. I like to feel like I'm gonna squeeze my cheeks a little bit.
Yeah, rock crawling.
And then you got like the rock crawlers.
Yeah.
And then you got pavement princesses or parking lot, right?
Yeah,
like,
trailer.
The ones that never hit dirt, basically. So.
Yeah.
No shame on that, but you know, if you're gonna get a 4x4, you got to go on the dirt.
Right. Use it. Yeah, I was when you said that, it reminded me of my brother. So, I grew up in Arizona, and that's where he's still at. And he went on he does like rock crawling stuff. He's got a Jeep, and his buddy used to give him shit and used to put Armor All on his tires while he was airing down. He'd be on the other side of his Jeep. He'd put Armor All on his tires and then and just go around. Chris
all
Ashley.
shined up. Yeah.
That's so funny.
Well, that same friend, give him a shout out because he races in King of the Hammers.
Oh, that's so cool. I want to go to that.
Last week was down in Baja, and he was like the
my boss
co-driver.
was down in Baja last week. Yeah.
Well, he was a co-driver, and their team, they blew a transmission, so it was like a fatal thing.
Done. Yeah.
So they were done, but he was getting ready to go, and he was all bummed. He's been training for so long for this, and then all of a sudden, they blew their tranny. So
that sucks.
yeah, there's always next year, right?
Yeah.
So
You gonna go to Hammers this year?
yeah, that was my.
I want to. I wanted to go this past year, but it just didn't work out for me. And this upcoming year, I feel like I can make it work for sure.
Yeah.
Make it work. It's an
right
experience.
there.
It's really not that far. Johnson Valley is like an hour and a half, less than 2 hours. Yeah.
Just prep yourself. You used to rave, so
Yeah.
just prep yourself.
Yeah.
Chocolate Thunder and Backdoor isn't as popular as it used to be.
Much, yeah.
So it's mostly Chocolate Thunder now. You might see me rolling up there with Brandon and Andrew, like we did
Liquid
last
Molly
year.
crew, yeah.
Liquid Molly crew. Yeah. He went up and tacoed his steering.
Yeah.
So he had to like
The
winch it
carnage.
back. And then, it was
my
total
God.
carnage.
Don't let anybody talk you into running your truck up there.
Don't ever
No,
do it.
I won't. Like,
Just go and
Have a few
chaos.
I'll just
Modelo's and
go
ride.
with someone to do it.
Yeah, there you
Like,
go.
I do. I bring the fun.
There you go. Like, I'll go watch someone else mess up.
Yes.
Exactly.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, so definitely try to go if you can. But at nighttime, get ready to stay up late. And
Oh, I bet it's fun though.
Oh yeah, it's
Oh,
an experience.
God,
you
it's
know.
so much fun.
Yeah.
What weekend? Because
It's like a 2-week long thing.
right. So when
So
do
it
you
just
guys
kind
plan on
of
going?
usually we go to like the last weekend.
That's when it's I
Final
hear the
race
better.
weekend.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Get to the finals and all that stuff.
go
like
out
that.
Go out Thursday, Friday, because like Saturday is when people start packing up and leaving.
Yeah. So go out like Friday night, and then like when you'll go out at night to like Chocolate Thunder, and you're not really during the day you watch the race, but it's all the spectators go out and
On the race course
and destroy their rigs.
It's hilarious.
It's great.
It's
the
great.
race
People
is fun
shooting off
itself.
fireworks.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh, yeah.
it's just chaos.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like
laser
you've been to
pen
Glamis
lights
and stuff like that. It's kind of like the same idea, you know.
I just
but-
hear they're like people die, people get injured, people get aired out.
Oh, there's so many people.
Just don't be an idiot.
And they're all drinking, you know. It's
yeah.
like my buddies went out. They're going out next weekend, and they go out like Halloween weekend to Glamis. And I used to, when I was back in the day when I did pre-runner stuff, like that was the best weekend, you know. But like, there's like I remember like I'd see somebody die like every time I went.
Yeah, that's what I hear. That
It's
at least
like,
someone dies
fuck
every
that,
time,
I'm not
or
going
gets
anymore.
airlifted out.
Yeah,
and that costs
all the time.
I don't know how many thousands of
fucked.
dollars, like 80,000 or something
Yeah,
like that.
stupid.
Yeah.
Unless you have that insurance plan.
More than a TRD Pro.
Yeah.
Forerunner.
It's that goodbye.
That's crazy that they're worth that much. Which brings me to think about, I don't like the new Forerunner.
Oh yeah.
I don't like it. I even said this before I actually saw it in person. Now I have seen it and I still don't like
You
it.
still don't like it as much.
I think it has a cool look, but it's
alright.
smaller.
Is it?
Way smaller. Because
Inside. Yeah.
when I look in it, I'm like, oh, my dogs could fit here. And when I went in and it recently at the SEMA show, I'm like, dude, there's no way Cruzy can fit in here, my dog. Like, there's no way she would be having to like bring down her neck or something. Like, no.
Oh, it's like lower.
And then the way the seats go down isn't completely flat anymore.
Yep.
Really?
That's what a lot of people complained about.
Like,
That's
why
stupid.
couldn't it
Why
be
would they do
flat?
that?
Yeah, like that's
Come on,
dumb.
Toyota. They
Jeez.
kind of went old.
And it looks like a taco. It's like, why would you make it? It needs to be unique in its own
Make it
way.
its own thing.
Yeah, and then I keep thinking of the mustache, like you. Nothing wrong with it, but I keep seeing memes of is it Hulk Hogan?
Yeah, the handlebar mustache going down.
Wait, hold on. What's that in reference to? What's like
The grill
The
looks like
grill
that.
looks
Grill.
like it. Yeah, so I'm just like, oh, I can't get that out of my head now.
I haven't really been paying attention to the new Forerunner.
Yeah,
It's
they're
cool.
alright.
I like the Trail Hunter or the Mud Bath, the Mud Bath one, but it's like at that point, I might as well just get a Land Cruiser. Like, and that's
Yeah.
what my
The
dream
Land Cruiser is actually
Yeah.
kind of nice. And
What
newer
series
ones
do you
are
want?
I want an 80 series, but
yeah.
I actually probably will be able to only finance a new one because the
gotta
bank,
finance it, yeah.
bank will give you money.
they're not going to give you an older.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I keep thinking, well, if you want to stay relevant with Toyota, like, and I've learned
You
You
this
have to have
now.
the
new.
latest and greatest. Yeah.
True, because like with Toyota SoCal, having a partnership with them, like I can tell like they're trying to promote their new vehicles because it's a purpose. That's what they're doing. Like they're representing the.
They're selling cars.
Yeah,
they're selling cars, so they love highlighting people who have the older vehicles. Which for example, like Michelle, she has an older Tacoma, but they were
that's true.
In her commercial, they were still trying to sell their new one.
Yeah,
right?
Look how the old ones are.
Still they're trying to. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, like they last long. Yeah. Exactly. It's a longevity pillar that they're trying to.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and I think she just got a new one.
She did.
Yeah. She spilled the beans already, so
yeah, she's trying to find out how to upgrade it and stuff.
Yeah.
But those Gen 2s are my favorite. That's what the Colorado was modeled after is the Gen 2 Tacoma. They obviously made it modern and better, but that's kind of what their target was. I see. It was a Gen 2 Tacoma.
Yeah, and they go really hard. I've seen some pages with how they modify it and how it's still running and all that. I'm like, wow, like that speaks volumes for Toyota, because even the Tundras too, like I see like is it the second gen ones or the first gen?
First gen with a 4.7.
The first gen
gens are dope.
Like all the time I see them, like every day I see one or two, and I'm like, dang, that says a lot.
Yeah, they're still running. They'll go.
Well, those 4 points, they're like a 500,000 mile motor if you take care of it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I had that in my 4Runner.
Yeah,
my 4th gen V8. I had
the V8.
Cool. So you had a 4Runner.
I've had 2.
You had a Furruner.
Yeah, I had a 3rd gen, and then I had a 4th gen with a V8.
Oh, okay, cool.
So it was kind of a unicorn at the time, and I didn't realize it. I'm an idiot.
Do you know there's another Furruner in Menifee?
There is.
Wait, what?
A white one. So it was funny. So I was going.
Is it the plates that you saw?
Yeah.
Oh.
So yeah.
I think I've seen it, or I've also seen Fun Runner.
I think it was Furruner.
Okay. It was Fur because I met you at Oceota Nights, and then I messaged that person on accident saying, "Hey, it was nice meeting you." Blah blah blah. That's I invited you on the podcast. But I invited her on the podcast.
Oh, that's so funny.
And then I hit her back. I was like, oh, wrong person. Sorry.
There's actually a lot of us. We have a group chat.
Oh, really?
There's like a PNW Furruner.
Okay.
There's like Furruner, kind of like smaller use of the words, less R's, less
spell
N's.
it out. And
There's like ones in Chicago, ones... Like someone sent me one from Cincinnati.
Really? Wow.
I was like, whoa. Like, so I try to bring us in a group chat. We just kind of send each other reels. Yeah. But it's just so funny that like there's so many of us. And it's kind of cool. I love that because...
No, it's actually kind of fun.
There's one in Arizona. Her name's Brittany, and I'm pretty close to her. And she was like part of the reason why I wanted to get a 4Runner too, because she has 3 dogs. Now she has 4.
Wow.
And then she was on my vision board too, because she had this picture of them having the dogs sticking their heads out in the back. So she had like a patch made out of that too, that image. And we've grown close too. And there's times like people will tag her account, but not mine, or my account and not hers.
Back and forth. Yeah.
So she's like, I'm just going to send them your way. Yeah. So it's pretty funny. She came for the pups and trucks too. She
cool.
drove all the way down here from
Arizona. That's cool.
Yeah, and we went to SEMA together.
That was out of this truck.
Oh,
my 2
they are cute.
My 2 babies that passed away.
The little pups.
I'm sure you gave them a good life.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they're spoiled.
Yeah, Sam and Lola.
Yeah.
But yeah,
so much fun when whenever I drop my daughter off at school, we take the dog. It's like she loses her mind. She hears the keys. Holy shit, she like bonkers, coming out of her skin. She's like, "Oh, we're taking the truck," and then but like the whole time she's just hanging out the window. Just the whole side of my truck's just covered in slobber. But
I have slobber stains.
Yeah,
like,
I can't get it out.
Off.
What the fuck, right? Like, what's in your mouth? Oh my goodness, that and fur. Like the whole back of my truck is just, or actually the whole interior, like.
Dude,
and you
same problem.
And she has to have the window down when we're driving, so it's just like a tornado of fur the entire time I'm driving.
You just accept it. At one point, you just accept it.
Yeah.
Did you see why I got that interior?
Because
it's the same color as my golden
the fur, so you don't go and see it. Yeah,
that's smart. That's why I wear gray a lot. Or light colors, because if I'm home and I lay down, like I don't have hair sticks.
At least you don't
but
see
if I wear black,
it's everywhere.
You will see that everywhere. Yeah. Mm-hmm. So, and I vacuum every 2 days.
Oh yeah, I have to.
Yeah,
it's ridiculous.
Yeah, I can tell Daisy is the type that she sheds a lot
all the time, and I only have the one. I can't imagine 3. Holy crap!
The German Shepherd sheds a lot, and her hair is really long.
Get those clumps
undercoat.
Too. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. She has an undercoat too, and I I brush her, but still,
it doesn't matter. Yeah, it's crazy. Yeah. But yeah, it's funny. Like, so we'll be driving to school and like she's just hanging out the window, and it's so much fun because all the kids will see her and like they kind of recognize her after a while, and they're like, "Oh, look at the dog!" It's fun to see other people smile, because they're all excited about seeing a dog for whatever reason. But
yeah, I need to get a camera to record when people react to see the dog.
That would be fun.
That'd be cool. I need to invest in one for sure.
Get one of those like 360 ones.
I know, that way I can see multiple angles.
Yeah,
because when people see them, and I just drive around sometimes with them because I'm like, we're just gonna take a drive. They'll roll down their windows, they'll take out their phones. They'll be like, "Hi, dog!" Like they'll talk to them. It's so funny.
Yeah. People love animals.
Yeah, Daisy, we're talking about you, mamas.
Oh yeah.
And she kind of like looks up here.
Yeah, she's looking at me.
She's got her like her go-to stuffed animal. It's this big hedgehog, like the size of a little
God, yeah.
And like she that's her favorite. Like that's the one that goes with us camping everywhere. She has a million toys in the house, obviously.
But that's the one.
That's our camping one. And if that's going in the truck, she's like, "Oh yeah, we're going camping." And we'll be on I just took her with me when I went to Washington recently, and like I was literally doing 15-hour drives. So she was stuck in the back of the truck for a minute.
She had a good time though.
She had fun.
That's good. I took my oldest dog, Kira, which the one that looks like Daisy. She's about almost 10 now, to NorCal for Toyota Fest up there. And that 9-hour drive, I think it just didn't do her good.
Oh, really?
Well, yeah, and I don't know what it was. I had COVID during that time, so I don't know if she got COVID.
Doggy COVID, maybe?
Maybe, because when we got back from that trip, and I drove it straight back, she threw up blood.
Ooh,
she was just not herself. I was like, I don't know if I could do long trips with her anymore.
It might have just been a one-time thing, like
maybe, but
yeah, I don't
when you're coming back from or even going, you're always going like
the
up
elevation
and down.
changes,
yeah,
and stuff.
My exhaust is pretty loud, so I don't know if it's the noise. I don't know. So I think I won't take her on long trips anymore.
Yeah, she does surprisingly well. She doesn't get too I take a lot of stops, bathroom breaks for her, let her get out and do her thing. But yeah, you almost have to.
Yeah. Well, I need to get Cooper and Callie out more.
Yeah. Well, hopefully they won't throw up in your car anymore.
Oh,
that's only on like trails, technical trails. Like they don't do it unless like it's like a lot of swerving and stuff.
Yeah.
Callie's worse than Cooper.
Yeah, Cooper does it pretty good.
He only did it once. He only puked once.
Yeah.
Callie, it's like she gets in the car and she'll just puke on the freeway.
Oh, God.
I'm just like, really?
I don't think I've had that problem yet.
No, I haven't.
I have also leather seats because the TRD Pro comes with leather seats, and God damn, it's so easy to clean it.
It's nice.
Yeah.
Well, they're not perforated, right?
I don't think so. Yeah.
Mine are perforated.
Oh, so
that means puke goes in.
Oh shit!
That's why I have
holes and stuff. Yeah.
That's why I have like the whole burrito thing, waterproof.
Brings me back to thinking I'm gonna get PRP seat covers from PRP. So I'm working with them to post seat covers. And I was able to customize it, which is pretty cool. I'm actually looking forward to that one. It takes like 5 weeks because it's like a custom thing. And I just put the order in a few weeks ago. So it'll say Toyota Furruner on it because you can put either the PRP logo or your logo. So I'll have both.
Your logo? Oh.
Yeah, my logo technically. And it'll be like black and red and carbon fiber.
That's cool.
But it's like also another protectant layer to...
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, because they're claws and stuff,
So I'm looking forward to that.
Claws, I mean, they're nails.
They're nails.
Yeah.
Damn.
Well, what else you got?
I couldn't think of my least favorite mod.
That's okay.
I think I love everything. I mean, the one that I don't even use is the winch.
I've never used my winch.
And
I've used it once.
Do you know how to?
But yeah.
No.
Do you have other recovery gear?
A lot of people don't.
Yeah.
Do you take other recovery gear with you? Or
no? I do need traction board. So I have like a whole super winch.
I've never used my traction boards once.
I've never used my winch once.
Yeah.
I've had multiple winches.
I've never used other people's traction boards a few times.
Yes.
They've come in handy, but yeah, I don't know.
What do you carry for recovery?
Yeah, what do you got?
I have like a super winch, like basically when you buy the winch, it comes with like a whole
straps
pack.
and everything.
Yeah, straps and
soft shackles.
There you go.
Yeah,
soft shackles. Mm-hmm. Do you have like a kinetic rope?
Like a Yankum rope.
Oh, I don't think I do.
Those are nice.
Those are one of the best to have.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, just because then, like, if you're stuck and you can't winch to anything, like if you're out in Glamis, there's nothing to winch to.
Oh, that makes sense.
And then somebody could kind of just yank you a little bit. So it's kind of nice.
And it doesn't. It's not like a toe strap, which will just like yank it, and it's like.
But this
violent.
one is more.
It builds up kinetic, energy, and then it'll yank you out soft. It's awesome. I
what
pulled out
brands sell that?
A lot of them. Yeah. So Dead Man Off Road is one.
Yeah.
You also can get the Rhino USA ones. That's the one I have.
Okay.
I can show it to you before I leave, or before you leave, and I leave.
Everybody leaves.
I was like, hey, I'm not staying here.
What about Sandy Cats?
Yeah.
Right?
They do
I see them a lot.
They're at Oshi Yoda Nights a lot.
Yeah, that's where I see them a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just a kinetic rope.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll
just
definitely
get one.
invest in that.
Factor 55, like all those guys, they all have that stuff.
Yeah, I've seen things go wrong though with people.
Dude, if you don't do it right,
whatever you do, do not
stand.
Stand, or the Yankum rope was like a lot more forgiving. What I'm talking about is do not put it on a ball hitch.
Yeah,
that is the worst thing that you could ever do. And there was recently, the last 2 years or whatever, there was a guy that got killed because
went through the windshield.
He was stuck out in like Anza-Borrego area.
Yeah, I heard about that.
Yanked it back and just whipped it.
Didn't it come to him and his?
Yeah, he was in the driver and it came right back at him. And he had his kids in the car too.
Oh shit, I didn't know that.
So that his kids, and they were sitting in the back seat and they could have but they were already, I'm sure, traumatized.
Make sure you got a good recovery point. 4122 makes those good recovery points.
That's what we carry. That's actually the recovery point we use.
Yeah,
is the 4122. Do you have a hitch?
I do. Yeah.
So they make I'll show it to you. It's a hitch slide. Oh. So it's all based out of aluminum. Weighs 2 pounds, I think. Weighs nothing, and you can drag your hitch on it. It'll protect your hitch.
Okay.
And it's also a recovery point.
That's good. Yeah. Definitely, because you're gonna get stuck one way.
Oh, it's
eventually. It's inevitable.
Yeah, it's gonna happen.
And that brings me back to remember a time where I did go alone off roading in Big Bear, because it's like I know the trails back there. Like I'm not familiar. Really, and people are there, so I'm not really scared to not get help if I need it. But it was snowing. Well, it had just already snowed, and there was the sun, so it's melting, but also solidifying into ice.
Yeah.
So a trail that I originally did before that was easy became really hard because I was sliding.
Yep.
And I was on a hill, and I could have easily just went over the edge, even though it's not like 10,000 feet down. It's like still 30, 50 feet, 100 feet. Like,
still do some damage.
Yeah, you still
die.
Yeah, you can still die or total your car. So ever since then, I was like, nope. Like, I will not do that again. Like, I won't do it when the sun's out. Like, there's certain factors out.
Times of day, yeah.
Yeah, I'm like, dang, I should do it when it's fresh snow, right? When, like, it's just powder snow, right? Yeah. Or like when it's all melted. Then I hear it's not, like,
good, yeah. Like, you don't want it too soft, but you want it just so it compacts just right.
Because there's, like, slushy, and then there's, like, the ice.
You don't want the black ice on the roads, and you also don't want the compact. So it's so compact, and it melts, and it freezes, melts, and freezes. And then it becomes so slick. You can't do anything, even if you have like the snow tires.
Yeah, even no matter what tires. That's what someone told me. No matter what tires you have, it'll never prepare you for that.
Yeah, no, four-wheel drive. Scary. I've seen people like coming out of Big Bear, just like trying to get the highway out of there, and it's just iced over, and people just not going anywhere, just spinning their tires. I'm like, oh shit.
Yeah, that gives me anxiety.
Yeah,
yeah.
Just a heads up, the video feed will probably die here in a shortly.
Okay. Well, I think we're probably close to done anyways, right?
Yeah, we're a couple of hours in. But I mean, we can still talk, but I'm just saying our video feed will, if you're watching live, sorry.
Sergio.
We'll lose you in a minute.
To be continued.
Yeah, you can just listen to the rest when you listen on the podcast.
Well, Sergio said Sandy Cats is great, so he gives that a thumbs up.
Yeah, I always see them, so I feel like I would definitely support them.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they're a good company. They're local. Might as well support local companies if you can.
Yeah.
So,
They're always at the events I go to, like Yoda Trader, Yoda Nights. Yeah. I love those because it's like small enough where you can really talk to people.
Yeah, actually, yeah.
That's why I like smaller events sometimes. I'm just like, I have time to talk to people, and I could see everyone's build. And
they're willing to talk to you versus like if you're at Overland Expo, they got 1 million people coming through and they're super busy, versus you can get more one-on-one time
exactly.
people.
Yeah. Which I hope I get to go to one. Never been to Overland Expo.
They're fun.
There's one coming to Costa Mesa.
Oh, they're coming to SoCal now.
but I can't make it to
Oh, I know. When is it?
Corporate. It's the same as weekend as Toyota Takeover, and Toyota Takeover, my friend runs it, and it's in Arizona, and we camp out, we go on trail runs.
Where's it at?
In Lake Havasu.
Oh, I saw that posted.
Yeah, okay. She's Kaylin. She used to have a Tundra, a Lunar Tundra, but now she has a 4Runner.
They'll let Tundras come? Maybe I'll go. I got a Toyota.
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't matter if you don't run a Toyota or not. Like, we welcome everyone, and it's just such a cool group of people, and I feel like that event will always be close to me, too, because I was going through a shitty time in my work life, and I was like, I shouldn't go because I don't have a secure job for the next school year.
Yeah, sketchy, yeah.
And I was like, dang, like, I'm going to put miles in, like, I shouldn't go. And I did.
That's when you need to go.
That's when you probably should go, yeah.
And I went, and I just met, and I didn't know anyone, really. I didn't know much, and I was like, all right, I don't even know anyone. Why am I going to go? And I went, and I met some really, really cool friends, and now, honestly, we're so close to each other, like all of us.
Oh, you make some of the best friends.
Yeah, and honestly, they lifted my spirits, and I definitely feel like I owe it to them to always, like, show up, so, and it's always been a great time. So I've only done it twice because it's only been running for 2 years. This will be the third year coming in March. So that same weekend, March 14th through the 16th, around there.
Well, don't feel bad because the Costa Mesa one they're going to do is not the same as if you went to
somewhere else,
Arizona, Flagstaff, which is the OG, or the Pacific Northwest, which you went to. Ones. I haven't been to that one, but you said it was good.
That one's probably my favorite.
That's probably what I'll do, though. I'll probably go to one.
I'll give you an excuse, like, to make that into a trip. And then, you said you wanted to go check out Oregon.
Yeah.
That's what I usually do. I'll drive up there, hit Expo, and then bounce out and go explore. So that's the way to do it. Yeah.
I was going to work with Cali Race to be in a booth, but I'm like, I have to tell them no. Like, I have to go to, like, I promised my friends.
It kind of sucks being in a booth because then you're just stuck there the entire weekend. I don't know.
Well, I mean, I don't have to be there. I'm just going to leave my truck there.
Then what are you going to do?
Yeah, like...
You're stuck with your truck.
They might tell me to stay there, though, but I was like...
I mean, you can wander around, but then you're literally, like, getting in and out of Expo, like, before it starts and after it starts is such a pain in the ass. Like, cleaning up and shutting down. And
like, even SEMA, when
they won't let you leave on Sunday. Like you can't leave early. If you're a vendor.
Because vendors used to, like, pack up because there's, like, no...
Middle of the day on Sunday, like, they just... People like noon would start leaving. So now they won't let you leave until like 3 o'clock or something like that.
Well, because if people come and
people are still
late,
paying to come see all these vendors on a Sunday.
I get that.
I get it.
They should stay.
Yeah. But like it's so slow at the end and like you're just like, oh, I'm stuck here. And then you got if you're parked off, then you got to come in, get all your gear. It's kind of a pain in the ass if you're working it. But.
Yeah. That's why I've learned now how it feels to be a vendor and how it feels to be like a spectator.
Yeah, both sides.
So much better being a spectator.
Yeah. Like you think you want to be the vendor, but no, actually, yeah.
I like what I do though. I feel like I'm in between. Like I can do it when I want to, if I want to sell some hats or some gear, because I want to come out with beanies, maybe some
That'd be cool.
Dog collars.
Oh,
yeah,
some dog collars.
That'd be cool.
One of my favorite booths when I was at Expo. They had a rad setup, so they had it was a dog company. I can't remember the name of their company.
Maverick.
No.
Kylo liners?
Damn, I can't remember it. I have it somewhere. I have their card. I might even have their card.
Are they very military kind of look?
No. Okay. It was it wasn't all tactical or anything like that. But it was funny because it was one of our favorite booths. It was Daisy's favorite booth to go by because they had a kiddie pool out there and it was hot.
Daisy.
Yeah,
so she would just jump in their kiddie pool and lay in it. So she loved it, but they sell all the dog gear for camping and stuff like that, like the vests and collar.
The things you really need for a dog.
Yeah, and so that would be actually kind of a cool little spin-off for you, if
you ever remember
dog gear.
Oh, that would be cool. I definitely want to work with some companies like that, but like I said, Instagram, I want it to feel like that it's not work. I already have 2 jobs, it'd be nice to make some extra cash, off of it, but I don't want it to feel like work. I want it to feel like kind of
here it is. The last card in my deck, Stunt Puppy.
Oh, I've never heard of them.
Yeah, they're pretty cool. They had a lot of cool gear.
Okay, I'll look into that.
Yeah.
I'm sure they have an Instagram.
Yeah. It's Oh, and it's not on there, but yeah, stuntpuppy.com. But yeah,
that's so cool.
IG, yeah, they had a really.
That's an interesting name too.
Yeah, they had some cool stuff, you know. So it was kind of fun, but yeah, no, Instagram's a lot of work if you're not getting paid for it. It's just a hobby.
Yeah,
it's just
YouTube I hear is where it's at though. Yeah. YouTube actually does pay well. Okay-ish.
They used to pay way better.
Yeah. It's not as good as it used to be, but yeah.
There you go. But it just reminds me like, well, I went to school for a reason. Like, you know, right. I'm just gonna, that's my benefit. So if whatever I make extra is nice.
Yeah, it's a bonus. Don't start a podcast. Just don't do that.
Yeah, don't do that.
Yeah, that's a horrible financial
burden. Your full-time job, right?
Burden. Oh God, no.
You know how much money we've made off this podcast?
Yeah, in the negatives.
We also have a website.
Yeah,
that you've probably never seen.
Yeah, because it makes us zero money.
It's fun.
We just do it because it's fun. We can meet cool people, obviously. So
yeah, I'd definitely like to do this, and I would definitely recommend other people to come in because I know there's more people out there that would have so many more stories to tell.
Oh yeah,
they have more experience or a different kind of build or.
We liked all different walks of life. It's fun to see different ideas and stuff like that, and how that's why we're just curious. We want to know what people are up to. You know, it's fun to get, and you get to meet cool people. You know,
yeah.
But just not financially a great idea.
It could be, but we don't want to be tied down. We've actually had offers to kind of sponsor our podcasts and stuff, and we've turned them down because we want to talk about what we want to talk about. We also want to have people on that may be a competing product.
Yeah.
And I don't want to say no because guess what? Just because they're a competing product, they have great stories.
Yeah.
They're still selling something that's valuable, you know?
Yeah.
So
yeah, we're here. We just do it because it's fun for us, you know.
It's a Friday night, hang out with my buddy and get to drink some whiskey.
Yeah.
And meet cool people like you. That's it.
I did have a good time. And I almost didn't come, and I was like, the whole doggy issue.
Oh, that was bad. Yeah, if you couldn't make it, we totally understood. Yeah. So I felt bad. I'm like, oh.
I told him, I was like, here's how you respond. I was like, I totally get it. Because we both have dogs. Yeah. Totally get it. Give her an out. Yeah. I don't want her to feel bad.
I regret bringing that brownie home from work.
Oh, dogs will get into shit.
And it's not the first time I brought graham crackers, chocolate graham crackers, and she ate it, and for the whole week she was sick. But I don't know who ate the brownie, so I had to give them all charcoal. So we'll
at least it was a regular brownie, not a
special brownie.
Oh,
that was bad.
Right.
The dogs were like, what's up?
My dogs are pretty heavy, so I don't think the small brownie. It was just one, right?
They're probably fine, but just
to be safe. So I gave them activated charcoal. So if anyone needs to know this, always carry activated charcoal on you, whether it's like the pill forms and you can open the pill, or you can buy the